Hell yeah, pimp. I think we're in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Bruh. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Everybody, welcome. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing it. Everybody's rolling in. Everybody is rolling in. We should have better Wi-Fi here. And obviously, this is not the new studio. I hung a blanket behind me. Talking to the people who are building the website for me, I think I should be able to release that link soon so you guys can start getting signing up for getting on the email list to let you know when it drops. But they want me to. They think it's going to be ready like mid-November. So I'm busted my ass over here finding things for the studio. Finding a lot of lighting on Facebook Marketplace. I found this microphone on Facebook Marketplace. We're doing whatever it takes to get this thing going, get it up and running. It's been fun. I'm Frankensteining this thing together right now. Devin's always texting us about some bar he's at. I can't get the guys to do anything with me. I'm going to see LCD Sound System on Sunday, and it's just me and John Knopf. Nobody wants to go no one wants to go anywhere. No one wants to do anything. It's just me and John. I'm going to ride on the back of his motorcycle to the concert. It's okay. Me and John will have a good ass time. We're gonna boogie. John said we're gonna boogie. We're gonna ride in there like some Rob Zombie music video. Okay, let's see here. Let me get my pages ready here, and we're gonna tweet this out. Actually, let me share this. Yeah, it's true. Jimmy Fallon was arrested. He sexually assaulted the Costco family. Apparently, the Rizzler made some accusations. Am I surprised? No. I saw this coming from miles and miles away. I'm the Bobby Fischer of sexual allegations. I can spot them, folks. I can spot them better than anybody. I studied these people. I'm the Steve Irwin of the Hollywood elites. I'm the pedophile hunter. I get down and dirty. I know what these scumbags think. I always know their next move. I know what they're up to, and I want to protect my own. The Rizzler is family. AJ and Big Justice are family to me. Boca Raton is a second home. I go way back with the Costco family. They've opened their doors to me. They've been instrumental in terms of offering me advice throughout my career, throughout my life. AJ is actually the reason I met my wife. And he inspired me to have a family of my own. So, I'll be donating some money to help represent the Rizzler in court. He's going to have a lot of legal fees. He's going to town right now. He's going up against one of the biggest hitters, and he's scared. He's scared out of his mind. Jimmy Fallon, he's going to come in with Cosby's lawyer. They're going to do a pound of yak before every court hearing, rolling in there like the Boondock Saints. The Rizzler he's going to feel naked in that courtroom. He needs all the support he can get. These guys are going to go in there guns a-blazing. They're going to hit him with everything. What does the Rizzler have to defend himself? A chicken bake, a double chunk chocolate cookie? That's all he's got? No, man. No. We need justice for Big Justice. We need to restore Riz to the Rizzler. We need to make sure AJ is okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're going to need 5 big booms. 5 really big booms. Let me check my Twitter real quick because I think once again I got way too mad thinking about Dave Portnoy today. Sometimes I get carried away and I get really mad thinking about Dave Portnoy. If you don't know who Dave Portnoy is, he thinks reviewing pizza and wearing snapbacks is a personality. And he employed a bunch of company men who they just kiss his ass all day and are terrified of him, even though he's 3 feet tall. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being terrified of your boss and he's the size of a toddler? I mean, what the fuck else are these guys going to do? They got nothing. If they leave Barstool, they're fucked. Except for like 4 of them. 4 of them are talented. But man, I there's almost no one I hate more than Dave Portnoy. Hate that guy. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Kilimanjaro.
I hate him. I fucking can't stand him.
That's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
I got a soundboard now. I got a soundboard. We'll figure out how it fits into the show. We don't know yet. Dylan Farnham with the 10 says, a guy tried to run me off the road 3 months ago. I ran his plates and found out he's done this to 2 other people. Then I found out he's a registered offender that tried to abduct an 11-year-old. You really are getting gang stalked. Pedophiles are trying to run you off the road, Dylan. Every week Dylan comes in, he's like, it's amazing. More happens to him than on Gilligan's Island. Where do you live? Are you in the Bermuda Triangle? You're being gang stalked. Pedophiles are trying to Mad Max you. Everyone, prayers for Dylan. Prayers for Dylan. Dylan, I hope you find that guy. I hope you get a nice big hammer and you do what the Lord tells you to do. That part of the soundboard, that was CC Lyle's It's a Frame voicemail. Very few people will recognize that one. That's okay, though. Chop Glock Shogun with the 10 says, you are right about scum celebs. We've been knowing this, though. Anyway, please watch. Girl repeatedly passes out on slingshot ride. It's 2:25 long. Much love, Benny Blanco. Okay. Is everybody mad at me on Twitter? I think probably because I had a fucking temper. I love to log on and get really mad after swearing to try and be a better man. Let's see here. Let's go to YouTube here so I can keep up with the chat. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of text from people. Hold on, folks. Hold on here. Barstool should. I hope that building gets 9/11, man. The shot is a little dark. What the hell? It's so bright on my screen and it's dark here. How do you guys feel about the shot? Is it too dark? What should I do? Let me know. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this chat up here. You know what's funny is it's not making it where I can see the top donors, but that's okay. Everyone says it's not dark, it's fine. Okay, cool. Obviously, hey, check this out, by the way. You want to talk about, I just got these off of Facebook Marketplace from a guy in Simi Valley yesterday. Check it out, I got Parcan lights. Check that out. I got 2 of those bad boys. I got 2 of those bad boys. I believe those are what are called my kick lights that I'm going to put behind me so I can have a little outline behind me to separate me from the background in the new studio. I got to figure out how to hang them, though, because they have C-clamps on them. I'm trying to up my production game here, folks. We're not just, you know, going to Amazon, cookie cutter this, cookie cutter that. We are really trying to... We're trying to do it right this time. I don't know how many studios I've built. I want one that I really, really am happy in. Girl repeatedly passes out on slingshot ride. Okay. Are these the videos where the girl's jumbo yum yums keep slapping her in the face as she passes out? Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, girl repeatedly passes out on slingshot ride. Okay, we got this. Here we go. Let's see if this switcher's working. Hell yeah, it is. Oh, is this not going to be one with tits? That's a damn shame. Usually these involve titties. You know what I mean? They usually involve a little bit of boobage. Dude, you know what's funny? When my dad was a kid, his sister, they lived up in the panhandle of Texas. They had never seen a black person before. She told my dad that if he ever saw a black person to run and hide because they'll eat him. When he was 7, he saw his first black person walking into a gas station while my granddaddy was inside. And this is exactly how he acted, seeing a black person for the first time at the age of 7. This was him. This is him as a 7-year-old boy. This is him. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Righty tighty, where did you grow up? You grew up in the panhandle as well? My formative years, my earliest memories are in Clarendon, Texas. Come on, man. At this point, I wish it actually crashed. How are you that scared you even strapped in? That's pretty amazing.
Put me down! Put me down!
See, this is the thing. This is what you have to be careful with women and consent, because look at this. She willfully got into this, right? I mean, willingly. She willingly got on this ride. She strapped in. She paid the money. She bought the ticket. She took the ride, and she's not consenting to the entire thing. Let me out. I want to get out. Get me out of here. She's passing out. She's not having a good time. But she consented to the whole thing.
Best part of chicken.
Okay, on to the next chat. We have afternoon, Mr. Avery. Search Funk reaction Mahed or Dave Portnoy tries to do manual labor. I'm gonna watch Dave Portnoy tries to do manual labor because he sucks my ass. I mean, is there anyone worse than, especially a fake tough guy, a guy who his whole brand is posturing? That's the whole thing. His whole personality is watching sports and reviewing pizza and gambling, as if any of these things are a personality. None of these things are a personality. Anyone can buy a snapback. Here's your real personality, Dave. This is why you have all these things to cover up your real personality. Your real personality is being 3 feet tall. That's your real personality. Is that you're the size of someone in kindergarten or first grade. You're first, I'll be nice. You're the size of some first graders I know. I've seen first graders getting out of school who are the height of you. You're a fake tough guy. The only way Dave Portnoy can feel like he's not a little boy is he has to put dog collars on women and spit on them and beat them with sticks and choke them till they're purple in his bedroom. Burn in hell, Dave Portnoy. I hate you. I hate you. I hate the fake tough guy thing. I hope someone knocks your fucking block off as you're reviewing their pizza outside their establishment. Everyone says he's a good guy because he reviews pizza. How the fuck does that make him a good guy? Because he donated some money during some hurricane or something? Is that all it takes? All it takes to be a good guy is to be really rich and to get nice write-offs by donating money to charity. That makes you a good guy? Is that what makes you a good guy? I'm really asking. I don't understand what makes you a good guy. Last I checked, there's sex tapes of this guy coming out where he's beating women with like canoe paddles. He's beating women within like an inch of their life, and everyone goes, oh, they consent. Do the women consent? They have like 60 IQs. These are women. They're unqualified to work at Sephora. They're so fucking stupid. He's basically choking women with the mind of someone his size, actually. Because you see, when you're the size of a first grader, you're attracted to women with the intelligence of a first grader. And that's just the truth of all of this. He beats the fuck out of women because he feels so powerless in his day-to-day life. I hope some WAP walks out of their pizza shop as you're going, 8 point, whatever. I hope he comes out with a gun. I hope he puts a bullet right through your spine. I hope he puts a gun right here in the top of your neck and blows a hole down your entire spine. I hope you're a fucking vegetable. Fuck you. Now, I here's the thing. I do want to start being nicer on the show. I don't want to be as cynical anymore. I want to be nice. Anyway, he fucking pisses me off so much. Fucking greedy cocksucker. Greedy fucking piece of shit. And he has to at Barstool, he can pretty much only hire people who are boring, by the way. Because imagine if he didn't hire people who were boring. Imagine if he hired people. I'm getting a little peckish. I'm keeping my mill bar off to the side, which is one of these Sands. I actually really like these. No added sugar or any of the bullshit. It's just peanuts, dates, cacao, egg whites, oats, cocoa powder, flaxseed, sea salt, spinach. It's pretty good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. He has to hire boring people at Barstool. Otherwise, he might feel intimidated with his level of talent, which, by the way, he has no personality. I don't get what here's his personality. He's type A. He's type A. He keeps it clean. Hey, no funny business. Oh, Dave Portnoy's a guy that goes, silence is violence. He's one of those guys in the office. He's a bully, is what he is. He's a fucking bully, and he's been rewarded for it because the devil is in charge of this realm we're in, and he rewards his, his fattest angels, so to speak. I hate him. I hate Dave Portnoy. God, he sucks my ass. Fucking 3 feet tall. And everybody in his office, they walk around, they live in fear of him. Imagine live in fear of a man. You could put a wastebasket on top of him and he couldn't get it off. You know when there's a spider in your house, or there's like a little mouse or something, you put a cup over it so it can't get out. You could do that with Dave Portnoy. You could, as he's yelling at you, you could finish your boba or whatever the hell, take the lid off and just put it over him and just hear and the cup sliding around the floor. God damn him. I hate him. I hate anybody who associates with him. Where's the video though? I'm not seeing it, buddy. Is this it's probably on Twitter, right? Here, let me look it up on Twitter. God, it's so nice having a keyboard that actually works. I think it's this one right here, right? Is this the guy? He's wearing safety glasses. What a loser. What a gay loser. What a gay loser. What a gay loser he is. Oh my God. By the way, is he even kneeling? Is he even kneeling? Watch when he stands up. When he stands up, you won't even know it. He has to use one of those grabbers people use to get things off of high shelves. He has to use those to choke women in the bedroom. Man, eat a dick. Eat a dick. I hope one of these women that you choke out all the time, I hope one of them Gone Girls you. Worthless retard. The worst people I know are fans of Barstool. So it makes sense you hire a bunch of people who suck my ass. God, he's a cancer. Oh, man, I've missed a lot of super chats here. At Moto388 says, Benny, watch Fire in the Sky and get back to us. Would like to know what you think. LP for life. What is Fire in the Sky? $1993. This guy wants me to watch a movie from 93. I do like an Arizona logger mysteriously disappears for 5 days in an alleged encounter with a flying saucer in 1975. Man, it sounds good to me. All right. Thanks for the rec. Sci-fi horror. No promises, though. No promises I'm going to watch it, but it's in the back of my mind now. I got it cooking on a back burner. Stephen B says, Ben, big fan from Australia. One of our famous rugby players is a place kicker. I think you might like his pre-kick routine. Type in Mark Riddell's famous pose. Okay. Let's see here. I may have spelled his name wrong. Hold on. Mark Riddell, 2 L's. 2 D's, 2 L's. Okay, here we go. Which one's him? Number 9?
Absolute classic.
He kind of looks like Shane.
Absolutely.
He looks like a character in Tires.
Please do it, please. Come on.
Here it comes.
Come on.
That can't be true. Wait, what is this game? Is this not soccer? Is this not football? What the hell is this? This is a game you guys play in Australia? What the fuck is this? That's rugby? I didn't know that's what rugby looks like. Did you guys have any clue that's what rugby was? Holy shit. I'm just realizing I've never watched a second of rugby.
Best part of Chester.
Thank you, Stephen B. Appreciate that.
Best part of Chester.
Maximilian with the 50 says 50-second clip sent to your Twitter from Mike. It's an old school Jerry Springer clip. Okay, let's see what he has. Let's see what he has in store for us. I really got to stop getting so mad and so I got to stop being so sanctimonious about stuff and puritanical. It's just when you some of this stuff, it drives me nuts because some of it's like, oh, that's the ultimate evil. That's the enemy. And then you look into that person and they're incredibly famous. No one has anything bad to say about them. There is a massive movement behind that person. And if you have any sort of criticism about them, people look at you they look at you odd. They look at you funny. If you notice even the smallest, shittiest thing about this person who has a rotten, ugly soul. If you notice that, and then it just makes you feel crazier and crazier where you just want to go up a mountain. And then now you're the fool. You're the idiot because now you're only making your own life worse now by getting mad about it. But holy shit. Everybody just is like, Dave's the man. Is he the man? He's the devil to me. That fucking sucks my ass. He started a revolution for losers. He started a revolution for the most boring, vanilla, dumb people. Dumb people who they watch the streams of the Barstool people sitting in chairs watching a screen. The whole thing it's not content. It's an ad for a gambling company. That's all it is. It's nothing. It's nothing of substance. And then they parade around like they have like mentally challenged people who like love the Mets. And like some of that is good, but like, now they're P.T. Barnum, where they got guys on payroll to drool all over their jerseys and scream about RBIs. And by the way, why that guy that they pay to do that? Why isn't he making all the money? Why is Dave getting any of it? Why? Because Dave is he's a businessman and he eats pizza? Go fuck yourself. Kill yourself. Okay, let's see where this Twitter clip is. I gotta calm down. Let's see here. You said it's from Mike. Okay, here it is.
You just send him back to Africa.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay, here. This is the clip that Mike sent me.
What do you think about blacks?
There's nothing wrong with them, but you should race mix.
But you wouldn't kill them.
No.
Kill
You
Jews?
just send him back to Africa.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
But you all brought us here.
No.
You all brought us here.
The Jews brought you here. The Jews brought you
Paper
here.
that we gave you.
This is amazing. I kind of want to take a moment. I want to rewind 10 seconds just because I'd love to hear that again. I feel like double dipping into this content. I got to get another piece of that.
That's where he came from.
But you all brung, excuse me, but you all brung us here.
No,
You all brought us here.
the Jews brought you here. The Jews brought you here.
That we gave you.
White Christians had nothing to do with it.
How this look? Well, if your four white fathers thought we was some monkeys and some dogs and stuff, why did your four white fathers rape us for my four ancestors?
Hold on real quick. Andy Ward is saying, is this your new studio? By studio, do you mean quilt? I'm hanging up something right here so you can't see what's behind me. I'm getting lights. It still needs a couple of weeks. I'm doing it here as opposed to Devin's house because the Wi-Fi is so much better here. Have you noticed it's a little clearer? There's less lag. I'm keeping up with you guys. That's what's going on right now, pal.
No, the Jews brought you here. The Jews brought you here.
That we gave you.
This isn't even close
White
to the
Christians
final
had
version of
nothing
the
to do with
studio.
it.
How this look? Well, if your four white fathers thought we was some monkeys and some dogs and stuff, why did your four white fathers rape us for my four ancestors or the rest of these four ancestors in here? Why did they rape us? Why did they rape us? Or why did they beat us and stuff? Why did they touch us? Because I heard nobody don't touch
You're
no
gonna have to
monkey.
repeat that. I can't understand what you're saying.
What do you think
That's so
about blacks?
good. We're going to watch it one more
There's nothing
time.
wrong with them, but you should
Uninterrupted.
race mix.
But you wouldn't kill them.
No.
Kill
You
Jews?
just send them back to Africa.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
But you all brung, excuse me, but you all brung us here.
No,
You all brought us here.
the Jews
You
brought
all
you here.
Jews
The Jews brought you
Paper
here.
that we gave you.
White Christians had nothing to do with it.
Yep.
How this look? Well, if your four white fathers thought we was some monkeys and some dogs and stuff, why did your four white fathers rape us for my four ancestors or the rest of these four ancestors in here? Why did they rape us? Why did they rape us? Or why did they beat us and stuff? Why did they touch us? Because I heard nobody don't touch
You're
no
gonna have to
monkey.
repeat that. I can't understand what you're saying.
What do you think about blacks?
That's, yeah, Jerry Springer's burning in hell for sure. There's no doubt about that. Jerry Springer's burning in hell. However, that was not Jerry Springer. That was Kids Say the Darndest Things. Jerry Springer was filling in for Bill Cosby. As we know, Kids Say the Darndest Things, hosted by Bill Cosby, was one of the most wildly racist programs on TV. Now I'm wondering, did Cosby, did he host that show just to like traumatize children? And what was he doing in the green rooms there? We need to make a documentary about that. Track down all the people who came in contact with Cosby as children on that show. Very well done, Maximilian. Brandon Campbell with the 10 said, sent you a link in your email. Unfortunately, on YouTube, but you can watch a link on browser. I think they're my new Will and Dawn. Okay. I get emails all day, and the subject line is something usually like, enjoy, my friend. Which is what this one is here. Oh, hold on. Let me actually click off of this just in case. Let me click first.
Hello, friends. So we're
Oh, these guys. Okay, hold on. I have to solve the puzzle to get into TikTok real quick. TikTok's a hard one to do on browser. Okay, here we go.
We're getting ready to review another restaurant. Here in
I've seen
Smyrna,
them. They're
La
fantastic.
Favola,
Love their
Italian
work.
Restaurant here on the historic Smyrna Square.
Yep.
Excited.
He's not even gay, by the way. I think he's just a chubby chaser.
Remove my hat like the proper Southern
He's
gentleman.
not gay.
Let's look at
I
the
swear to
menu.
God, he's not gay.
Indeed.
If you knew enough dudes in the South, you know this dude's not gay.
Beautiful in here.
Sound off in the chat if you think I got the wrong read on this guy. I don't think he's a gay man.
Get ready to try the breadstick.
He might have been molested, but a guy like this doesn't really have sexual thoughts. He loves big women because it's like, that's
Very good,
mama.
very hot and fresh too, and I love the taste.
That's
of the stuff
mama.
used on it.
I want to fuck my mama.
Mozzarella sticks with marinara dipping sauce
Look at my big meatballs.
and big meatballs. I can't wait to try them. Well, let's try a meatball first.
Fuck Bud says, I think he fucks food and then feeds the food. You might be right. He's like a weird feeder
It's
guy.
good. You can taste it's fresh.
You like my meatballs?
Mozzarella stick with marinara.
People like this usually get a thing going for themselves on the internet just because they're so positive.
Parmesan.
I got the kids ravioli.
She got the kids.
People who are seemingly very happy and put together and constantly vlog their life usually get something going,
Here we go.
especially when they might have some deep psychic shit going on, such as a man living in the closet who fucks enormous women.
It's amazingly authentic Italian taste. You can taste it. This is great. This is
Sauces are wonderful.
yeah. The sauces are wonderful. This place is bomb. That made me sound old, didn't it? I don't even think the young people say bomb anymore. So I loved it. We was very impressed.
Yes,
Very
I love
impressed.
That's
the red-
mama.
The red sauce.
Delicious sauce.
Mama
delicious
like
hot
the red
food.
sauce.
And I tell you what, the service was faster than half the McDonald's these days.
It's just like he's Sling
Let you know,
Blade's
just to be
brother, you
honest,
know?
It was really good, delicious service. Do I recommend La Travolta and Smyrna? Absolutely, 100%.
Everything was brought out at a good taste too.
Absolutely, amazing restaurant. Come down and give it a try, Smyrnians.
Yeah, God bless him. That's that, what's his name? T. Matthew Wallen or something? Matthew Allen? Yeah, he just loves Jesus and, he loves Jesus and grandma tits. That's mama. I fuck my mama. I fuck my mama real good while I'm dressed up like a southern gentleman. I dress up like a southern gentleman and then I titty fuck my her grandma tits. Yes, sir. Regarding Rupert with the 10 says, another stream, another literature read. YouTube Hysterical Literature Session 1 Stoya. All right. Hysterical Literature Session 1 Stoya. All right. I have no idea what this is going to be.
Hi, I'm Stoya, and today we'll be reading a section from...
Wasn't this the girl last time who started
Superbird's
fingering herself?
Microphilia Variations. We were at a party, you and I, in celebration of a long-forgotten cause for joy. There was raucous drinking. The party pushed on into the darkest hours of the sea.
Hold on, you know I'm
especially with you,
skipping to the
darling.
good part.
Go ahead, slip your face into mine. I like to feel your warm lips in my inert visage. I like to feel your eyelashes tickling my empty old sockets. One day I'll slip my face into yours too, and then we'll experience another sort of intimacy.
Okay.
I'll be inside you like a lover. I'll kiss you from the inside, and it will feel like catching a chill. You'll get goosebumps up your thighs and shivers down your spine. I'll whisk you to my wormy bed and we'll lie there nestled in each other's arms, or at least so long as you have
Did we
arms.
already watch this exact same video
And even
last
then,
week?
when you're hideous dust, I will remain true.
I think this is another
I am
video.
death, and when I love you, it's forever.
Here we go.
And why
This is
shouldn't
where
you
it
put me
ramps
on?
up right here.
Pretend you're me. See the world through my sockets.
I'm going to turn it up
Laugh,
here.
Live, love while you can. Eat, drink, and be merry. What do you think I do? I'm death, and I laugh and make merry too. Dance with skeletons and make goblets out of skulls. To drink from the cranium, you should know, is very fine. When your brains are gone, what nobler substitute could there be than wine? Oh. Oh.
That's me reading Mein Kampf. Oh, very good. People are already making that joke. Very good.
Hi, I'm Stoya. And that was...
Someone should make this, you know, the meme where they just have the video and then the text above it. Someone should just take this of her, like, you know, coming to whatever, and just on the text, it should say, when you finally get to the N-word part in Huck Finn.
And that was Supervert's necrophilia variations.
Okay, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, keep that one coming. Don't hate that. My YouTube is my YouTube chat reader is fucking up on my phone. I just went to Spectrum today to get a new phone anyway. They're mailing me one. I'm getting that really big, the 16 Pro Max or whatever the hell, the big guy. I'll be able to use one of my phones as a camera in here via the switcher, the ATM. The ATEM, excuse me. Okay. Ben, do your best Tony at MSG style racist joke. God, I mean, you know, anytime you try to do an impression of someone who's not funny at all, it's really tough if you have any sort of, I mean, even the smallest amount of comedic timing. You can't do it. You simply can't. It's tough. I mean, I would need like a teleprompter and a suit and a whole, and a very boring personality. Hold on. Do not send this studio to Red Bar. This is under construction right now, and you know it is. I'm putting up the blanket. I don't even have lighting in here. These are just the house lights. These are just house lights, and then the glow of the monitor. I mean, do you guys want me to stream or not while I'm building a studio? I figured you guys still did. Yeah, that was from Rat's Nest saying he's sending this to Red Bar. Very good. Chop Block Shogun with the 10 says, just attempted to make remarks in mid-chat about Portnoy and the community he belongs to. I even worded it to try and sneak past keyword bans. Won't send to chat. Gotta get your own site soon, Ben. Very good. It's coming. It's coming. And the chat that will be embedded will be through Discord. That's going to be the best way to go. The Twitch chat isn't going to work. Hopefully one day, you know, we can make it sort of a style site where it has its own chat built in via its own thing. But for now, it's going to have to be Discord, which you will only get into if you are a member. Dylan Farnham with the 5 says, I made a short. Am I high? It's real and I can't believe it. All right. Let's see what Dylan Farnham is up to. Let's see here. Dylan Farnham, 1488. Dylan, you're uploading a lot of content. Goddamn. Good for you, man.
chemo. Give me many. Ladies, how are you?
We're good, thanks. How are you, sir?
Good, good. Everything's going good. We surveyed 100 people. 10.
Dylan, you added that. Come on, man. Is that real?
Give me chemo. Give me many.
Does it really say Family Feud Africa? Holy shit.
Ladies, how are you?
Dude.
We're good, thanks. How are you, sir?
Good, good. Everything's going good. We surveyed 100 people.
Oh, man. Fuck, that's really good. I can't believe... I think Dylan's probably going to comment here in 2 seconds. No, I swear to God, it's real. It looks real to me. Javen Turner with a 650 says, good day, Ben. Please watch Who is God Bong Radio Records. Some very wise words. I imagine this is Devin in about 4 years. Who is God Bong Radio Records. All right. You know, I actually, by the way, I'm using the new Rodecaster 2. I'm just using the Duo because I will have guests in here. That's how I'm going to arrange the studio. Whether I have guests on a via remote or I want to have actually guests in here. And the Rodecaster Duo with the AFX processing, it's really not bad, especially for the price point. I think I got this Rode like used on Amazon for like nothing. I can't even remember how much I got it for. I think it was pretty damn low, like in the 200s. A lot of big items on Amazon now, you can just get used, which means people return it, like, you know, within the 30 days and the box is already open. And then I got this Behringer B1 microphone on Facebook Marketplace for pretty cheap. I'm liking the sound of it. I'm liking, I haven't really used condenser mics at all. Not much. I'm liking it. I wanted something that felt a little bit more like the radio, you know? Who is God? Bong Radio Records. Okay. It'll be fun to actually have guests in here while I do this too. Okay. This is it's a pretty good thumbnail. I wanted to switch before I even clicked. That's pretty nice right there.
Going, Tony. It's July 5th. I'm celebrating. Motherfucker. Let's hear that story about geography.
It's kind of amazing because, I mean, this is like, it's not as really that far from just William Montgomery. Is just this, like, people like this. Which I know, like, William's doing a character or whatever, you know, he's funny to me. He's made me laugh for sure. He's a nice guy. But this guy could go on Kill Tony and just, I mean, he could be selling out comedy clubs within a week. It's all, you know, completely fake now.
Okay, very important. I tell you this, Jerry.
The show's pretty much ruined comedy. Like stand-up comedy. It's like the death knell for it.
It's very important from the beginning of time. Hold on a second. I don't think you understand nothing. Do you? Very good. Right now. You get it? Nah, dumbass. Fuck. I saw geography lesson 101. America. What? Car owner bat virus. America. New Orleans. You don't know nothing. Look at the fuck up in that bat country. Uh-huh. Look at it, motherfucking bat lovers. American, car owner, but you had Mickey Mountain, but said with a bat vampire bat. Motherfucking Americans.
I am not a hater. I am not a hater. I'm not a hater. That show sucks and you know it. Come on. Come on. What podcast that isn't insanely popular now doesn't suck my ass? And I'm talking about the big, 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 big ones. It sucks ass. It stinks. It sucks.
Ask me to well, I sit in there, God. Right? You know, there across the ocean. Right in the split the world part of Megan. Right, America. Great place in the world there was. Right, America. God, you have anything you want. Back country. And then you got them on there.
Look, I'm not saying there's not funny. Look, I can't watch this video anymore. It's got. I mean, it's another minute of the exact same thing. But no, what I'm saying, I mean, people go on there so they can sell tickets. Tony sucks. He fucking sucks. He sucks my ass. He sucks my ass. Come on. People going there to sell tickets. It's people being pretending to be friends with each other so they can sell tickets. Like any platform that made like some of these people huge stars. I mean, what am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to say hell yeah for that. It might as well just be America's Got Talent, where some of the hackiest, unfunniest people go on it, and then they start selling out theaters the next week. It stinks. It stinks. Kyle M with the 5 says Tony Hinchcliffe, Norm Macdonald, Anthony Cumia, and Gilbert Gottfried, the Kill Tony episode we wish we had. Norm wouldn't go on that show. Bill Burr went on that show and told Tony that because that is the thing, like, what? So this guy, he's the big star of the show. He's in the middle. He gets to judge everybody's comedy, but he himself doesn't have to come up with a new minute. He himself, his stand-up, I mean, holy fuck, it's abysmal. It's the guy's not. He doesn't have a funny bone in his entire body. And then he gets to sit up there and judge everybody and get to be the critic. It sounds like someone who's so insecure, they set up a show where they could be the critic of everybody, and they themselves don't have to do anything at all. They don't try. They don't make anything on the side. They do nothing. They get to exist in this bubble where they have control over everything and decide who's good and who's bad. And also, you're gonna pull up. You're gonna have someone do stand up. They've been doing stand up maybe 3 or 4 times. They're like mentally ill. They go on there and then you rip them to shreds. Oh, wow. Hey, did that great white shark rip that seal decoy in half? Oh, my God. How did it manage to do that? It's fucking fish in a barrel. I don't know how you could find that entertaining. Or, I'm sorry, maybe you find that entertaining. I don't know how you could like the dude who runs it. And by the way, he treats Red Band like total shit. When you watch that show, he's not a nice dude. He's publicly not a nice dude. A lot of it is just shock value with him. Shock, just saying something bad. He has writers. There's no like, it all stinks. It all fucking sucks my ass. You know, when I was down in Austin, by the way, all these comics, they like live in fear. No one wants to talk shit about Tony, say this, say that. They all want to say all these things about him because he's just the meanest, most condescending, unfunny dude. But everybody is terrified down there. Everybody's scared around him. Everyone everyone has to pretend it's the great and powerful him. You know, who gives a shit? I would respect him if he, on his show, he also did comedy. You know, it's also like, just come out of the closet already. You know, you're clearly like a huge fucking gay guy. Let's see here. Boot Scoot with the $1.99 says Dave Portnoy's dog will eat a toddler someday. I agree. I hope that dog eats him. Lord Snake with the Canadian 10 says, hi, Ben. Found a new gifted food reviewer. Search Freddy Foodie King. Your boy visits the biggest White Castle in the world. It's horrible. LP forever. Freddy Foodie King. White Castle. All right. This sounds like something really fun. Okay, biggest. Let's see here. You said biggest White Castle? Oh, here we go. Got it. Boom.
Only in America, my brothers. The biggest White Castles in America, Poppy. I'm showing you the White Castles here in Orlando, my brothers. The biggest White Castles in all of America. It's freaking amazing, guys. Some White Castles inside, my brothers. The brand new White Castles here. This is modernized, my brothers. The White Castles here. Wow, Poppy. How modernized it is. Let me show you some of that what they got. Obviously, the machine, the cool machine.
Wait, someone said I have crumbs in my right eyebrow. This is so embarrassing. Where are the crumbs? My right or your right? I don't see crumbs. The hell? I don't have any crumbs. Damn, I just got fucking punked so bad.
This guy's like,
You got me.
So they sell sunglasses and t-shirts and water bottles. Look at that, the nostalgia, my brothers.
Love this guy's channel. This is good shit, man. Happy ass dude. Dude, this is great. I'm subbing. Hold on. This is really good. Love that. Wholesome. Seems like a good dude. He's in it for the love of the game.
How's everybody doing today, my brothers?
I love that.
Thank you. Hey, my brothers, we're White Castles.
Love him.
White Castles, my brothers. It's like my favorite fast food place.
This is fantastic.
I got
I love having this guy in the Rolodex. He's like the Midwest Buddha.
Cheeseburgers, the slightest.
Or is this like some New Jersey? I can't really tell if he's like. I feel like he lives in the Midwest, but he's from like Hoboken.
93. You know, inflation, my brothers. How's everybody doing today, my brothers? They got another White Castles to us.
Dude, I can't. I don't have an ID on this accent. What? Where is this regionally? Hold on, I got to look at his bio real quick. New Yorker living in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited, brothers. I love White Castles. I haven't had White Castles.
He's half Latino, half Jewish. Is that true?
Months, you know. Let's see what we're gonna try. Let's try out the. I haven't had this in ages, my brothers. The chicken rings. I haven't had this in freaking ages, my brothers. I haven't had this in.
They have chicken rings. Full disclosure, I've never had White Castle. I've never had the opportunity to get it. Now I have. I'm very well aware of it. It's a major plot point and a good time. The Safety Brothers movie, Safety. Excuse me. I have to stop saying safety. I've been out of West Texas for a long enough time now. I should stop pronouncing things retardedly. Wait, where's my? I thought I was gonna say Chimkin. I will keep saying Italian food though. I've never had White Castle. I have had the White Castle you can get at the grocery store though, and that is amazing. The frozen burgers that you heat up, like those little Jimmy Dean things that comes in the plastic and you can put them in the microwave and they expand like a popcorn bag. Love those things. But I've never had the real deal White Castle. We might need to set up a lemon party tour so I can go get it because that sounds phenomenal. I think we're going to set up a tour in either January or February. So let me know what kind of part of the country we should do. I don't know if we should go down to Florida and then up to like Nashville. I don't know if Florida is even recovered at this point. Or we might do like Chicago, like do more of the Midwest. And then I'm going to film those live Lemon Party podcasts and put those on the Yellow Kings tier for Yellow Kings people, because obviously people don't like live podcasts, but for the people that, I think a lot of them are pretty good. Some of them were pretty good from the New York run. I wish we had the Boston show. The Philly show sucked. People got pretty damn rowdy. It was a little nuts, and we were exhausted. But I have not had White Castle. Have not had it. The idea of a chicken ring, though, really gets me hard.
Like 18 years, my brothers. Yeah, about 18 years I haven't had this, my brothers. Let's try this out, Poppy. It's been so long. I got it with some honey mustard. Yeah, Poppy.
He got some rings.
Mustard sauce, Poppy. I used to, like when I lived in Jersey, my brothers, I used to put this, I used to get rings, my brothers. Try this out, Poppy. Yeah.
Quinn says, love the podcast, can't stand these live streams. Hey, Quinn, you could have just said love the podcast. Come on, buddy. This is a positive place here of love and acceptance. You could have just said love the podcast. That's all you had to do. You could have stopped right there. You didn't have to do a compliment and then something hateful. I do want to be less hateful. Look, so right now I upload you like as mad because I don't respect the Kill Tony show. I upload as mad about that, asking me about it, and then saying I'm still the loser because I'm getting mad about it. He's asking me about it on a show where people ask me things. What do you want me to do? You're right. I shouldn't. I don't watch it in my free time and get mad about it. However, if I go over to the great Devin Costa's house and I walk in, he's usually watching segments about it and hating it. The only time I really watch Kill Tony now is if I find a Red Bar clip where he's breaking something down. Now that's some of the good shit right there. That I will spend time tuning into.
This brings back memories, guys. It's the same chicken, honey mustard sauce.
I'm fucking with you. I upload you like.
The same chicken wing flavor.
I'm fucking with you.
Wow, Poppy. It's been years, my brothers. My God. Wow.
Those look good as hell, man. Looks like a hybrid between a fish stick and a chicken tender.
Wow, it's so fresh, my brothers.
Like, you see the breading on it? It's more of a fish stick
like,
breading.
Greasy. The one in Jersey, they're really greasy.
Okay, let's see the burger here. What are we working with? Let's see the burger.
Oh, it smells so good, my brothers. It's got pickles.
Love
onions,
this dude.
2 slices of American cheese. What else they put on here? The one in Jersey, they put ketchup. I don't think they put ketchup here. No, there's no ketchup. And I don't think I don't think it even has mustard. It's got 2 slices of pickles.
Fantastic.
And I think that's it, my brothers. They don't put any.
Looks good as hell to me.
In Jersey they used to put ketchup, my brothers. It was amazing. Let's try it the way it is, puppy.
So funny. HRS 1414 said Latino from NYC definitely was dropping soft N and had to change it to brothers when he moved to Florida. LOL, for sure.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Tasty goodness. Oh my God. That is so good, guys. Just like I remember back in the day. Oh, I actually like it with ketchup. But this is amazing, guys. Just the way it is. Oh my God. This is amazing, guys. Your boy's favorite fast food.
Love this guy.
White Castle.
And then the fries, it's like a crinkle cut thing, right? Yeah. I love that.
Look, it ends up. Yeah, baby. And then not a soggy. But this proves that my luck is amazing.
No, hold on. I have to. One more thing, though. I got to see what kind of sauces do they have at White Castle, because this could break the bank for me. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. They have a zesty zing sauce. That's exactly what I was hoping they had. Something like that. It's a little horseradish, ketchup, mayo, yellow mustard, apple cider vinegar. Perfect. Cayenne, honey, paprika. I bet that goes a long way. And yes. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Zesty zing sauce. Fantastic. Now, hold on. I'll see if they pass the test or not. White Castle soda selection. Let's see what we're working with here. What are we working with? They have Monster at White Castle. That is another level of Mongo. That's amazing. So it's really like you meet in the parking lot to get drugs, and then you also get White Castle after the deal. Or is this just like some guy on his way home from NA, he wants to get a bag, but what he ends up doing is pulling into White Castle and shotgunning a Monster as he just peels the pickles off his burger? Wait, where's the damn here we go, start order. No, do not. You are not allowed to know my location. No. Okay, I guess I have to say Columbus real quick. Hold on. I'm going to say Columbus, Ohio. There, okay. I'm selecting a castle on 1111 South High Street, Columbus, Ohio. That is my castle I am choosing. That is the castle I'm going with. Okay, now I can see the drinks. Starting the order. Just let me order. God damn you. Damn you to hell. Got it. Here it is. They have the Coca-Cola freestyle machine. Unbelievable. That means they have everything.
Best part chicken.
They have everything. They have Barks Red Cream Soda. Oh my God. And they have it in zero sugar. That's it. I'm going. Hold on. They have Sprite Zero too. Sprite Zero kicks fucking ass. I had it the other day. It was fantastic. Let's see here. I'm seeing if there's a White Castle in California. No, it says there are none. The closest is Vegas. That sounds good. That would make my day.
Best part chicken.
Dr. Poot with the $4.99 says, check out Simply Sarah's Kitchen, cottage cheese pancakes, or Kmart subs are good videos. Cottage cheese pancakes. I think I know Simply Sarah. I think she's pretty damn good. She goes really viral, I think. Yeah. I know her. Yeah, these get.
Hi everybody. Welcome
these get
to another
numbers
episode
here.
of Simply Sir. Today on the show, you can't really see.
And everybody knew this woman. You know, this is the woman who brings some of the best dishes to the potluck. She might bring a big bowl of like, there's like broccoli and grapes in it with some mayonnaise. You don't know what the fuck that is. But she also brings brownies and some chicken thing. There's like, vaguely cheese or something in it. And that stuff is usually pretty damn good. You're keenly aware it's slop, even at a young age. But nonetheless, you got to survive the potluck somehow.
So what I have have got down in here right
I mean,
now,
look here.
I'm gonna blend everything
It's
in the blender.
It's Simply Sarah.
So what I have got down in here right now is cottage cheese, flour, pinch of salt, pinch or two of sugar, and some
And you can't hate on it because you know it's good as fuck. You know it's
I'm gonna
good.
put 2 eggs in it. I'm gonna try not to put the egg yolks. I mean the egg yolk. And then we're gonna put some vanilla extract. But down the sides.
Jesus.
I already got my blender totally off, so don't do this. You know, make sure you turn it off.
Very good, Locust Breaks. Very good.
I'm gonna need a little bit more milk, babe.
You know, call me gay, by the way, but turn this down a little bit. Call me gay, but for some reason, you know, I loved the National when I was like 19. And for whatever reason, their albums are just coming back to me right now. I can't stop listening to the early stuff from the National. I know that's a super gay. I'm very insecure about admitting that, but I've been getting into a lot of stuff that I really loved when I was like 17 years old, like the National and the early Gorillaz. And I'm going to see LCD on Sunday. Sound of Silver changed my life in like 2007. I found that thing when it came out, and they were like the first band I ever got into. They really changed everything for me.
So
I had only heard like Foghat and Edgar Winter until I heard LCD Sound System.
I'm just going.
And don't get me wrong, I love country, but
My spoon. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 in here.
by the way, I was in the top 0.01% of John Prine listeners last year on Spotify. Not to brag, but I'm pretty gay.
Turn the pan.
I'm pretty gay.
Bell party chicken.
It can be funky.
Olive, do you think I really am having a midlife crisis? I think I would have had it already. I should live and so believe in you. I'm gay.
See how thick? It still is. It's pouring, but it's still thick. That's the consistency you want. Where it holds its shape real good.
You know, the food she cooks, it kind of looks like something you would scrape off the bottom of your car because there's some weird flapping noise when you drive. Doesn't this look like the undercarriage of a vehicle? Like this is the undercarriage of a 1993 Honda Accord that's been making a weird sound. Olive, do you think I've had 3 midlife crises? I haven't, you know, bought a Corvette or anything like that, but I guess I'm also, you know, I don't have the money.
Now, when you get your pancakes get done, you'll see little bubbles around the edge.
Maybe my personality is a crisis.
When you know to flip. Don't flip until you see them, or you'll make a mess. Because your structure.
Very good, Dylan.
Enough. Like I said.
I gotta see her flip it.
Flipping time.
God bless her. She, you know, by the way, you can make fun of her. She does more than you. Most people I know, most people I know do nothing. Literally nothing. The fact that she's, you know, making pancakes out of bubble gum, she does more than anybody I know. So
Partridge paper.
people in LA, they just kind of sit around all day and you know, finger their ass.
And then I just pull out what I want.
Sometimes you go see a movie with them. Other than that, no one really does fuck all.
Toaster oven.
And that's why me and John Knopf are going to have a great time Sunday at the LCD concert. I'll try to post a lot of stuff on Instagram because me and John are kindred spirits. I don't know if I've ever got along with someone better than I have with John. I love him. God, I love him. I can't wait to see him on Sunday. It's going to be a good time.
You know, till they get good and brown. Or just warm them up in the microwave.
You're right. The Red Book was Young's midlife crisis. And that book feels a little too spicy for me. I keep putting it down. I read it in chunks, and I don't come back to it for weeks.
You can also save your battery for the next
Real
day.
quick, by the way, for anybody literature people, I was going to start reading Bram Stoker's Dracula yesterday, but I couldn't put down Stoner. This novel is so good. Recommended to me by my buddy Aaron. I'll show you guys so you don't buy the wrong thing. Yeah, John Williams. He's this guy. He was this professor, I think, at the University of Michigan. He only wrote 3 novels. I think one's called Augustus. One is called Stoner. I can't remember the other one. But this is the book here. I can't stop reading this. I want to read Dracula for Halloween, but it's hard to stop reading this thing. It's so damn good. It's kind of just about like a guy who becomes a teacher at a university. You know those novels where like nothing's really happening, but you can't put it down? Where you're just like, you're so worried about this guy and you don't know what's going to happen next, even though the sort of ambiguity of like the stakes are really high, but there's no stakes at the same time. It's very odd. The guy's prose is amazing, and he's really it's a really, really, really great book. All right, now back to the lady who's frying up carp.
Maybe you don't want to make all.
She's making carp pancakes. She caught carp down in the river, and now she turned them into pancakes somehow.
You're just wanting your. Oh, this one hooked to this one. You just want them to.
Andy Ward, I don't think I'm that guy. You think I think I'm a professor? I don't think I'm that guy. I like the book. You think I have what it takes to be a professor? Buddy, I don't have what it takes to, like, you know, work at fucking... I don't have what it takes to work at, like, a Cinnabon. I barely have what it takes to do this right now. I struggled to set this up for an hour. I couldn't get the software updated on the ATEM. It takes 100% of my energy and willpower and intelligence to do the bare minimum of anything. At best, I get a page written every day. At best, a page. And that's after rewriting and rewriting and rewriting. Buddy, I need every single one of my synapses in my brain to fire 3,000 times to get something done that someone could do in 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. You just want to tell Fluffy they're getting. You just want the batter to get done.
Fuck you, Andy. You can't troll me, bitch. I troll you, fag.
While we're sitting here waiting.
If you can't work smarter, you got to work harder. That's what I'm saying.
That way they stack real pretty.
And unfortunately, a lot of the times my brain feels like, you know, I have to hit factory reset on it. And I'm just sort of sitting there in the gray sometimes. I've managed to readily access it and turn it on somewhat quickly, though. It took me years. But it took me a long time not to drift off into that place.
Best part chicken.
So, actually, with the help of meditation, which you guys all call gay, but hey, it works for me. And what works for one guy might not work for the next, and that's fine. But you got to find your gay thing that you do privately so no one calls you gay, so you can get through the day. You got to be gay to get through the day. I don't care who you are. Everybody is gay. You just have to do it in private. You don't suck a cock out on the front lawn. You lock your door, and you do the deed you need to do to make it to Betty Bye time.
Does anybody know? Do the same thing.
Fuck, bud, you're right. These pans suck for pancakes. It's amazing. They always do this with the worst pans, the worst spatulas. All these people do is cook, which God bless them. But you can get good pans that are cheap. You don't have to spend a ton of money on cookware.
I'm not gonna put anything on it right now.
My friend Clay, who's an incredible chef, has showed me so many hacks when it comes to cooking. Where you don't need to spend $500 on a pan. That's all bullshit.
Look how fluffy. coffee.
And by the way, the cheap pans where you're worried about stuff scraping off, just don't use a metal spatula. Just use a rubber, and that won't happen with you. And you can get some better results when it comes to cooking with some of the cheaper pans. You really can.
They're good high protein pancakes.
She's holding. It's like burning her. It's scalding. It's so hot. How is she holding that right now?
Called cheese pancakes my way. I like mine real dark like that. Now, if you don't, then don't like it like that. Then don't
Someone
cook
says
them
her
as well.
Conan diet.
Bye, everybody. See you in the next episode.
All right, on with the show, everybody. On with the show. Look up and listen to Mead Skelton sings racist right-wing Southern ballads like Will and Don folk artist. All right, Mead Skelton. You think these guys, what do you think? You think these are going to take the stream down? It has a little sign next to it, which means it's copyrighted, but maybe we're okay. It's only 3,000 views. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. Dylan Farnham says her hands are naturally insulated. Yeah, they're like mittens. They're like oven mitts.
Lord, get me to church. 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 Lord, get me to church.
This is great.
Lord, get me to church. Lord, get me to church. It's Sunday morning, my alarm goes off without a warning. I know it's time for me to get out of bed and get ready for church, but I feel so dang tired. I had a late night last night, and I wanna get to church, cause we know my Lord is waiting, wanna sing his praises on high. Oh Lord, please get me to church. I wanna make things right again. I wanna have time to sit and pray, listen to the choir and repent of my sin. I know my pastor will be sad, and the choir director will be mad if I miss church again on Sunday morning. I know things are gonna be bad. Oh Lord, please get me to church. Lord, 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 get me to church. I wanna sleep in, but I know it's just not a right.
Yeah, I'm going to pause this real quick. So first of all, I want to say in terms of the, I'm going to switch to me. In terms of the music, I really like what's going on. I love the piano. I love the enthusiasm. I'm a kind of a fan of Mead Music, is this guy's name, Mead Skelton. Great name too. Love everything about it. He seems like, I mean, if you see him here, I'm not really seeing like a darkness behind his eyes, you know? Looking at his, his bedroom setup, if I'm rating that, looks like, because I can really only sort of estimate the contents of his psyche by the way he's arranged his room. He sleeps under a stained glass window. Everything is clean. He's clean shaven. I like the pajamas. I like the getup he had. He had this whole like kind of man in black thing going on here in front of the church. Here, right? He might just be like a really happy church-going dude, not in the closet, nothing like that. Just might have a little bit of confidence issues with the ladies, or just has a bizarre relationship with women because of his religious background and the way he was raised. And he's not sexually healthy, but it doesn't affect him on some sort of major level. Maybe he's just lonely from time to time. And he really feels complete and whole when he's making tunes about the Lord. That's one guess about this guy's life. That's what could be going on with this guy's life. The other thing that could be going on with this guy's life is this church right here, there is a basement where he tortures children to death beneath that church. He could be one of the most fucked up guys you could ever imagine. This guy could make Leatherface look like Mr. Rogers. He might kidnap and he might abduct. He doesn't kidnap, he abducts this guy. He might pull them apart. He might do that thing that that the kings used to do where they'd put someone on a big wheel and then turn the wheel where their appendages are attached to one wheel and their body's attached to another, and they just twist them until their arms rip off. I think he does that with children. Can't get a good read on him. I don't think he's gay. I think if anything, he's a psychosexual, like bloodthirsty pedophile. I think he drinks the blood of children. I think he cracks children's heads open and drinks their blood and eats their brains. And right after he tortures them in this church, which someone should look up, you know, maybe someone should check the basement of this church building here because God knows what's going on. However, you know, the music, maybe there will be some sort of, let's keep listening to the song. Maybe there's a giveaway here.
Lord, give me the church. 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 I want to sleep in, but I know it's just not right. 'Cause the Holy Spirit is a counting on me, and I want to make choir on.
He has a bit of a John Wayne Gacy thing going on. Guys with this shape, you can't trust them. White guys with this shape, you can't trust them. Once they're in, but you really can't trust guys that look like Gacy.
If I only got to bed a little early, I'd have a holier state of mind. But the only thing
I want to fuck kids beneath the church basement. I want to cut off their arms. I want to torture children the way I used to pick the wings off flies. The way I used to take a magnifying glass to ants in my backyard when I was a kid. I want to do that to all the children. He might be doing something like that. I'm not really sure.
I can think of is getting through the door before the church bells start to chime. Oh Lord, please get me to church. I want to make things right again. I want to
make things right again.
Listen to the sermon and repent of my sin. I know my pastor will be sad.
All right, let's move on before I get this stream taken off. Jesus Christ. Lev Polyakov with the 5 says, I'm starting to think Tony... hold on, the chat moved. Hold on. Lev Polyakov with the 5 says, I'm starting to think Tony was used as bait for Trump to do this reverse Uno move with the garbage man tactic. Could be true. Lev, I haven't even thought about that. You thought about this a lot more than I did. I have not thought of that, man. Someone says moist or someone tell him that. Tell me what? What's going on? He was at a riot when they brought down a Confederate statue? This guy was? How do you know that? How do you know this guy was at a riot to bring down a Confederate statue? You're saying he's super liberal? Or you said is he at the riot to defend them taking down the Confederate statue? Dude, you got to send us more on that. He says, yeah, he was. Well, I guess email me proof of that. Curse Chris with the 2 says, love the new mic. Sounds warm as pussy. What kind? It's a Behringer B1. And I adjusted the settings over here. I kind of like where I have it. The noise floor might be a little too high, but I like it that way. Especially because this room hasn't been soundproofed and there's still some air. And I don't like the echo. There's still a little bit of a check 1, 2. There's still a bit of an echo in here. I have not hung anything on the wall, and it's a real mess looking around here. I can't. If anybody has an idea for these clamps, by the way, on these park cam lights, I want to use these as kick lights behind me. I don't know, because I don't have a T-bar or a truss or anything to put up there. How do I put these C-clamps? What can I attach these C-clamps to behind me in the studio? I want to give myself a nice outline, you know, so I can distinguish myself from the background and make it look good. Yeah, I could do curtain rods, but I don't think they're gonna hold. These C-clamp, these lights are really damn heavy. BenAvery33@gmail.com, Trippy Jackalope. I know, Jace. How can Jace be blue if he isn't even there? I agree, Ronald Von Raisin. Man, the Jace is blue comment, that's gonna be, I'm gonna be reading that till I'm dead. Find a 2x4 behind the drywall first. Yeah, I know I need a stud. I don't know if the thing is I'm worried about my kid coming in here and then I put up the Parcan light incorrectly and it falls and I mean my mind doesn't even want to go there, but I have to put it up. I have to do something to make it secure up there. I just don't want to buy a whole $500. I also don't have the space to do that with the trusses and everything. I mean, it's not like a rock concert in here. Uni strut bars are cheap. Let me see a uni strut bar. I think I may have looked those up. Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna give me enough space because it needs to come far enough off the wall. I see what you're saying, but I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'll need to wander around Home Depot with my dick in my hand and solve this. Kyle Gibson says, have your baby hold the light. And no, Jace has never had a black girlfriend. Systemic noise. He did go on a date with a black woman once, and she accused him of being a racist, misogynist and stuff, and pretty funny. Anyway, yo, have you ever seen Derek Comedy Spelling Bee yet? My favorite vocab word and a familiar face. Derek Comedy Spelling Bee. Probably. Isn't Derek Comedy the sketch group from the 2010 with isn't it DC Pearson, Dominic Dierks, and Donald Glover? Derek Comedy Spelling. Out of all those groups, and the sketches don't even exist anymore. I even found an interview with Paul Scheer talking about this. The Human Giant sketches, which was Aziz Ansari, Rob Hubel, and Paul Scheer. Those were some amazing sketches. Paul Scheer said he tried to call, was it on MTV or something? He called the studio and they said, oh, we'll get the sketches to you, because he wanted to upload them to YouTube so they'd be somewhere. And they said they lost them. So I think a lot of them were all lost, but I remember watching them way back in 2010. And there were some really good sketches.
Best part of chicken.
Okay. I'm never going to get tired of that. Okay, here we go. National Spelling Bee from Derek Comedy.
Logorrhea.
Whoa, don't like that stereo mic.
That is correct.
That stereo is all to one side.
The fourth round of the Hambridge National Spelling Bee. Before we go on,
hold on. Let's see if there's a mono version of it, because some of you guys aren't going to be able to hear a few lines. Might not be anything I can do about it. Yep, is what it is. All right. Hope you have stereo.
Logorrhea. Logorrhea. Logorrhea.
That is correct. And that will end the fourth round of the Hambridge National Spelling Bee. Before we go on, I would just like to say that all of our contestants have shown an amazing amount of drive and perseverance. And no matter what happens, you're all winners. And now on to the fifth round. Next contestant. Your word is nigger faggot.
Jesus, really?
I'm sorry, what? Nigger faggot.
Jesus.
Can I get a definition?
I'm like shocked. I forgot people used to say these things and no one cared. Did not see that coming. Especially from these guys. These are the most liberal, you know. Use whatever word you want from them. These people are welcome at a Tim Heidecker dinner party. These people are not, this is, you know, they conveniently forget they used to think this was funny. They magically one day woke up and decided none of it was. But let's keep watching.
The definition is nigger faggot.
Can I get the country of origin?
Of course. Originating from the Greco-Roman nigger and the Latin-based faggot. Nigger faggot.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Nigger faggot. Get that nigger faggot out of here. Nigger faggot.
I love the guy underlining everything.
Nigger fag. I can't do this.
I'm sorry. That's incorrect. You're disqualified. Next contestant. Your word is also nigger faggot.
Can I have a synonym?
Of course. Pineapple.
Really?
No, not really. No, not at all.
May I have the word in its original pronunciation?
Of course. Nigger faggot!
Nigger faggot. N-I-G-G-E-R. I cannot do this. This is horrible.
I'm sorry, that
wrong.
is incorrect. You are disqualified. I'm sorry. Next contestant. You are the last one standing. In the world of written word, there is no higher than...
Nigger faggot. N-I-G-G-E-R-F-A-G-G-O-T. Nigger faggot.
That is correct. That is good. I heard what you said.
That's so good.
Welcome back. Welcome to Red Bar.
Welcome back to Red Bar. Very good. Of course, a Red Bar clip starts playing right after that. Boy, if you like that sketch, have I found a show for you? He has his own website. He can say whatever he wants. It's if you pay the money, you can do whatever you want. It's a superpower having your own hosting server. Good for him. Let's see here. Let's see, where were we in the chat? Dylan Farnham says, Tony watched your live stream. He saw my Ricans vid. Ah, very good. Very good. I forgot about that. That's a funny video. Nima with the $4.99 says, Ben Daddy, the Tiny Hats own both Trump and Kamala. The Zios will start World War III soon. And just add to our nation's debt. Our country is beyond cooked, bro. So I mean, I agree we don't live in a democracy. But yeah, I mean, we're trying to stay on YouTube here, folks. I don't know what to tell you. We can make jokes, but let's stay on YouTube. Nima, hey, I appreciate the opinion. I appreciate the support. We're trying to stay on YouTube. Moist Turtleneck with the 10 says, and very good with the verbiage. I see what you did there. I mean, I shouldn't even say, you know, everything I said about Portnoy. I got to be careful. Because him even, I mean, you know. Moist Turtleneck with the 10 says, Real Mom Solutions Halloween 2024 start about 9:30 to see the surprise at 9:50. And real quick, I'm going to see if that guy emailed me. I do not have... No, I don't have an email. Let's see. Maybe I have an email in my spam. See if there's an update from that guy with read the Confederate statue. I'm not seeing anything. Spam. Ah, it's in my spam. Here it is. Here it is, right here. Glad I checked my email real quick. Says man with Protect Confederate Monuments flag removed from Stonewall Jackson statue.
Yeah, Cheryl, so this individual was carrying a flag. It's a blue flag.
Poor guy, man. Looks like he's getting...
Yeah, Cheryl, can you hear me?
He's getting absolutely flogged right now by the man.
And he was carrying a flag that said protect our monuments, protect our Confederate monuments.
Nima, you're fine. Don't apologize. Keep it coming, buddy.
Got to the base of the statue, and you can only imagine that not only is that unsafe to be so close to the statue while these crews are working with these tower cranes, but now what has happened is that the people who have
buddy, hey, whoever sent me this email, how'd you know this guy was trying to protect the Confederate statue? So for anybody just tuning in, this guy, we were just listening to his... Yeah, I'll show you. This guy right here, Mead Skelton.
Sing his praises on high. Oh Lord, please get me to church.
This guy is doing this. I guess he chained himself to some sort of statue, maybe Robert E. Lee or one of the big guys, and the police pulled him off.
Correctly described it that he's being forcibly removed by the crowd here. Again,
he should have self-immolated. I'm sorry, self-immolated? I forget how to pronounce it. I'm right. Again, I'm a huge R word.
Punched in the face or what, but it looks like he's holding his face and he's in pain somehow. But he had just run up to the Stonewall Jackson statue and was waving a big.
You should self-immolate. Isn't it immolate?
And as you see, we have some sheriff's deputies that have led him away, and he's being just surrounded by cameras.
It is, so it's just immolate.
This is a live feed, so we apologize.
I hate that retard inside me that just has to add vowels in words when it's not there at all.
Put the man with the flag who just right away through the crowd and said protect our Confederate monuments, and then he was just surrounded.
Poor guy.
People who were watching, and then he was pushed
Poor
off.
fucking guy, man. Let's see. So Real Mom, Real Solutions, Halloween 2024. This is from Moist Turtleneck. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, it's Nancy with Real Mom Real Solutions. Today I'm going to show you some costumes that we've been working on. And this is one of them, hi. So my little girls decided they wanted to be butterflies this year. And it was back in August that they started asking, and Costco had just gotten in their costumes and they had a couple of butterfly costumes. So I picked some of those up. And then
thanks for that, Kyle Gibson. Thanks for making me less
not
read.
That cute, but
less
I guess
R-worded.
it's easy, you know.
Okay,
whatever.
now Moist says go to 9:30.
The other store started getting their Halloween stuff. My husband and my oldest son built this, and they had a blast figuring out how to make it work, and it turned out really awesome. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is the Demogorgon on Stranger Things. Stranger Things has always been a favorite show of ours, and one of our kids just happened to look exactly like one of the characters, so we could not pass up the opportunity to dress up like them.
I was waiting for it, and it arrived. Man, they really did it. They really did it. They came in, you're focused on this amazing costume they made of a Demogorgon or whatever, and they come in, they hit you with the right hook with 2024 blackface. Unfucking believable.
It's fucking nice out. Who's trying to chill, smoke some loud, feel me?
That's amazing. I really didn't think I'd see blackface this Halloween, I'll be honest. Thought that was a thing of the past. At the very least, I thought the last instance we saw of that was like 2022. Really thought that had died off, but let's keep watching this video.
We had some
I know,
other
even the
friends.
hands, Moist, even the hands. They didn't do blackface, they did black body. I bet you this kid's dick is black. And his asshole and everything.
Join us on this one to fill in the missing characters that we didn't have of our own kids. Here in the back, we have my daughter Jennifer dressed up as Nancy Wheeler, my husband dressed up as Hopper, I was Joyce Byers, my daughter Katie was Barb, my son William was Will Byers, and my son Eldon dressed up as 11. And yes, I did say son. He was the kid that inspired the whole thing. He looked exactly like 11 and fit the part so perfect. My oldest son Brian
So we also have, here's the real sinister part of it. This woman allowed her son to become trans for Halloween. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't like that.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Well, if you want to know you've done one thing right with your life, you don't allow your son to dress up as a girl for Halloween. That's an even bigger offense than the blackface. Am I right, guys? Not okay. Not okay. We need to report this woman to CPS.
Looked exactly like 11 and fit the part so perfect. My oldest son Brian was the Demogorgon, and he did absolutely amazing. A few years back, our family did the Game of Thrones costumes. Of course, it was before the last season had come out. But my husband was assigned to be Khal Drogo, and I was assigned Cersei Lannister. And again, these costumes are completely homemade. I made Khal Drogo's belt with all the feathers and beads on it,
fuck each other.
the leather wrap around
It's
his
not, by the way, families like this, it's not molestation. It's just them loving each other too much. That's all it is. They all probably kiss and fondle each other. It's very disgusting what goes on behind closed doors in this household. Absolutely disgusting. It's foul. I don't approve of it. I feel bad for the kids, but they'll just grow up to, think it was normal, and it'll never be a traumatic thing for them. They'll never see the light. They'll never see the light. They were born into darkness. They'll live in darkness the rest of their life. This is a really, really upsetting, fucked up video. You can see in her eyes, too, that they have some kind of... Did you guys see that Speak No Evil movie? That's what's going on here. They probably have a farmhouse. They live on 10 acres. There's some sort of cell beneath the barn house where they torture and kill people. The kids probably help. This is sick.
Stomach, and even my entire dress was made from scratch. I sewed the whole thing. Now on this build, we decided to get one of our daughters to start helping us.
This is very funny. Moist did some deep dives here and said she made a kid not in the family dress up as the one kid in Stranger Things. Okay.
To learn how to do the foam and stuff. This one we actually built for a friend, and if you haven't guessed,
apparently 11's non-binary, so we don't know if 11 is a boy or a girl in the movie. Is that the case? Or does 11 actually identify as being trans? What's the deal here?
it is Spawn. It was very scary burning the cape because I knew once it was burnt, there was no going back. But it ended up looking pretty cool. And our friend that we was building it for absolutely loved it.
It's demonic.
The same year, we did something small and more simple for the kids, but my little girls were
This is
forest
some weird
animals,
human sacrifice
and my
stuff.
boys were monsters, and they turned out
This
really
thing
cute forest
specifically, I
animals.
don't
We did
like.
something
I don't like
small
that at
and
all.
monster- We did Spider-Man theme, and
What is going on here? Is anybody else creeped out? Look, I'm not against dressing up on Halloween. I'm not some hysterical Christian or something, but I don't know. There seems to be a lot of care and detail put into this in a very sick and disgusting way. This is not normal. This is not normal. You're supposed to dress up. You're supposed to have fun, but you're not supposed to, try to make yourself look like the devil. You're not supposed to spend 40 man hours on your Halloween costume. If you do, there's something wrong with you. I've always felt that way. Oh, isn't it cute that they... No, it's not. It actually terrifies me. It actually terrifies me that you care this much about Halloween and dressing up like one of these characters. It scares the fuck out of me, actually. And it makes me think, it makes you suspect. When I see you around your kids and you spend, you expend this much energy into your Halloween outfits and everything else, I want to call CPS. I want to have listening devices installed in your house. I want to pay a Mike Ehrmantraut guy to go in there and put cameras and wires and everything else. And I want to sit outside your home in a van and stalk your family and try to figure out what's actually going on and whether or not the kids are safe. That's how I feel about it.
my husband was Venom. This build was very similar to Hulk and Spawn. My son Eldon was 14 years old at
Yeah,
the time,
Moist, that
and he
baby was
wanted to be
begging for
Carnage.
nourishment.
So he built his costume all by himself alongside us while we...
Hey, here's an idea. How about you dress up like something nice? Not everybody, has to look like, and everybody has to dress up like Jigsaw and these weird demonic things designed by Jews over at Marvel. Not everybody has to do this. You can be like, oh, you could do something funny. Imagine if you did something funny. Could you dress up as something funny? Could you dress up as Charlie Brown? Could you be Snoopy or anything like that? No, you make all the kids, you put the kids in blackface and then you dress up like Lucifer. That's what's fun for everybody? Is that fun? Are we having fun yet?
We built Venom, and he did an excellent job. We always have so much fun every Halloween.
Rat's Nest, very good, Moist. Rat's Nest with the 10 says, Tony's the most replaceable part of Kill Tony, but lives with an irreplaceable attitude. He should be jailed. Big thumbs up. AR with the 999 says, want to see Tony eat shit? Look up Tony at Comedy Dynamics. He's painfully bad at comedy and no one calls that out. Now, that's another good point. The guy's never put out a good special or a good set or a good clip or anything like that. So why is this guy declared himself king? This is my problem when people are like, they're presidents and they go to war and they themselves have never fought. They've never fought for the flag. What have they done? What do they know about losing a buddy? What do they know about dying face down in the muck? You're going to sit up there and critique everybody's comedies. You have a show. You make income. You make 20 to 30 to 40 to, serious, crazy money. Crazy money. Millions and millions and millions a year. And your entire show revolves around you telling people whose stand-up comedy is bad and whose stand-up comedy is good. Suck a dick, sit down, and we will all, let's do it. Here's a Kill Tony. How about someone wheels out a TV, Tony, and you can judge your Netflix special, which was one of the worst comedy specials anyone has ever seen. Ever. It's horrible. The only funny part of that special, it's called like One Shot. It was filmed at the Ice House. There's one funny part in the special. It's when you can faintly hear Joey Diaz on stage at the beginning killing inside. You can faintly hear him doing well as Tony's walking, smoking a cigarette, going around the Ice House. That part isn't too bad. If you turn it up really, really loud and isolate the music from Joey killing on stage, that part's kind of funny. You get a few laughs there. They should, as a Kill Tony, we wheel out a TV like you did with class when the history teacher made you watch Glory on VHS. Wheel out the TV on those little units and we'll play Tony's Netflix special. And then how about the whole panel judges that? You're bombing in your Netflix special. Why do you get to sit behind? Why do you get to be the judge? Have you ever seen a judge in the court of law who he himself is a felon? Do you know what I mean? Is that how this is supposed to work? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it one bit. And fuck David Lucas. All right. He's a fucking retard and he's a hack. Anyway, I want to start being nicer. Let's see here. Mental is king with the 50. He says, sent you a vid on. Oh, fuck. My chat timed out again. Let me reload. So Rant 137 does make a good point and said there's a lot of corrupt judges, actually. Yeah, that is the, the unfortunate thing about people in power now are the people that want to be in power. In the olden times, the great stories, the great myths, the hero is the guy who runs from responsibility, but the whole, democratic society decides, no, this person, he's a great fighter, he's a great leader. We should go get him from the mountains where he's hiding, and he should be the leader of the flock. You want a leader who's reluctant to lead. You don't want a guy who says, I should be in charge of everything. Fuck that guy. That guy is condescending, power hungry, not in it for the good reasons. So it is unfortunate that judges are usually corrupt. The judges are usually doing backdoor deals with people to, I think they have some influence like with running trafficking rings and stuff. That's why these guys are able to, guys like Larry King are able to, run so far. It's an unfortunate thing. Cops are corrupt. Judges are corrupt. I get it. But can we have some sort of we're all supposed to hold each other accountable in things that aren't law and order, right? Meritocracies such as art, where we go, this is bad, this is actually good. We can all hold each other accountable with these things, but no one does. Everyone is very obsessed with, does this thing get views? Or is this person famous? Does this person make a lot of money? And if those three things happen, people will willfully just pretend that they're great. And they don't care about anything else except, can this person make me famous? Can this person sell me tickets? Can this person do this? It drives me fucking nuts. I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to be a cynical guy, but am I allowed to have ears and eyes and thoughts? There's this new idea that comedy is supposed to be like this community of like encouragement or something. That's the new idea about comedy, is that, hey, we're in comedy. We all, everybody rules. Comedy is just hanging with your bros and being super encouraging and saying everybody kicks ass. Drives me fucking nuts. Once again, I'm aware I'm in the wrong. I'm in the minority. I'm the retard. I'm the one spurging out about nothing. I need to calm the fuck down. I have a daughter. I need to lock in, and I need to stop getting mad about this shit. But you fuckers ask me about it, and it makes me mad. Devin does this all the time to me, by the way. When I go over to Devin's house, he has something queued up just so I start going off. And then he starts laughing about it, and he calms me down. This is why I don't watch this stuff. This is why I read books from like 1840. I can't handle modern life. I have to live 200 years ago. Mental is king with the 50 says, sent you a event on X. My act name, everyone is going to. Okay, so thank you for the 50, by the way. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Super chat video. Okay, and this is from making sure it is the right person. Okay, here we go. Man, I got the National stuck in my head. Fuck, I love the National. I know it's gay, but I love the National. They came to me at the right time when I was a sad teen gay wad. When you're a sad teen gay wad and you live in a small town and you're sad because a girl won't go out with you, there's nothing better than the National. There really isn't. And it came back to me. I haven't listened to them in a decade, but I love them. I'll admit it. I love the National, so call me gay. It's like I said, it's okay to do gay stuff. You just got to do it in private.
Hey, we still right here, homie. It's morning. We got the enemigas right there, homie.
There's LA gangbangers fighting for Assad in Syria.
Gang, homie. Some Valley gang, homie. Wine from Westside Armenian Power Gang, homie. Still puro sureños putting it down, homie. And Middle East, homie, in Syria, still gangbanging.
This kicks ass. These are guys, by the way, I've gone to hang out with John before, and there's dudes talking like this around him. These might be John's friends.
The puro sur 13, homie, still gangbanging this shit. Got the G-dub, homie.
These guys hang out at John's bar.
Check out the enemigas right there, homie. They're all right there, dog. But we don't give a homie. As you know, homie, and shout out, homie, Capone, Mr. Criminal from Silver Lake, homie, Capone from Cyclones, and Crazy Loco from Pasadena, and Pink Lady.
How did they get over there? How did they get in Syria? How did this happen? Does anyone know?
Let's put this down to all these
Is this a sketch like from Mad TV? I'm going to turn that down. It's a little loud. Sorry about that, everybody.
Homie, not giving a homie. That's right. Gang banging, homie. Post this homie.
This
Tell
kicks
the
ass.
homies in Middle East, homie, still gang banging, homie. Putting that with a big Sur 13 gang, homie. Syria, homie. We're in Syria, homie. Still G'd up Gompiwanos 13 gang, homie. Frontline, homie. Frontline, homie. Frontline. We don't That's no homie.
How is this real? This is Washington Post. 2 Los Angeles gang members appear to have joined the flow of foreigners flocking to fight in Syria. In this instance, on the side of President, I mean, perhaps, but they could just be. Could they just be filming this behind Randy's Donut? Isn't this looks like LAX to me?
Look at that.
Are we sure this isn't staged?
That's right. Got love for all the Sureños, homie.
That's so funny, man. That's so funny.
You're the homie. That's how we do
God, that's so funny.
Gang banging. Look at you rain, homie. Front line, homie. Front line, homie. We don't give turn that homie.
Fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's really good. Man, thank you for that. That was I gotta look into that later a little bit more to figure out if it's even real. Colin with the Canadian 2 says, forever grateful that you created Lemon Party. Thanks, pal. Thank you. Lev Polikov with the 10 says, the moon is fake. Jason Georgiani, one of the most popular BTR clips. Lev, when are you going to have on, if you're talking about how the moon is fake, when are you going to start talking to Owen Benjamin? Are you going to have Owen Benjamin on? By the way, what's the score of the Dodgers game right now? I am missing the World Series to bring you guys cutting edge content. Let me see the Dodgers score right here. Yankees are up. So Yankees scored 3 in the first, second, and in the second they scored 1. Okay. 4 hits. Okay, cool. Who's starting pitching for us? Okay, let's move on. So the moon is fake, BTR. Here we go.
The moon is artificial. There's overwhelming evidence that the moon is artificial. Wow. And with
Hey, Lev, do you how far do you follow Jason Giorgiani? Do you follow him to the edge of the cliff or what? Do you follow him off the cliff? Love the hair, by the way. Real cute look, Lev.
without the moon, we would not have these equinoxes and these solstices. That the moon is 1/400th the size of the sun, and it is exactly 1/400th the distance of the Earth from the sun. Okay, it was set up that way in order to create the symbol that is the solar eclipse and the predictive device that is the solar eclipse, which can be used by a priesthood to manipulate a society. Although I've always been open-minded to ESP and PK and various types of parapsychological evidence, I was always very resistant to looking at astrology. Evidence for the efficacy of astrology kept being thrown in my face. And finally, I had to take a more serious look at it. And in particular, I looked at the research of Michel Gauquelin, a Belgian scientist, who did a study of correlations between planets in certain people's natal charts and the professions that they wound up going into, like
Lev, let us know in the comments. Is this a bunch of junk?
Entertainers and so on and so forth.
Looks like a bunch of junk
he's
to
produced
me.
astronomical odds against chance correlations between the dominant planet in somebody's natal chart and the type of career that they go into. And so I suspect that
Lev, this clip says he's going to start talking about Atlantis. When someone starts talking about Atlantis, now I do think Atlantis was real. I feel like it's a bit of a red herring to have legitimacy with an argument. That's all I'm saying, but I'm going to hear it out.
That this society, which somehow built with 1,300-ton stones at Baalbek and 400-ton stones at Giza, this society engineered a psychosocial control system which tried to determine people's personality based upon when they would be conceived and when they would be born. And it was an extremely hierarchical caste society, and it was planned down to the level of detail required to be able to, on average, turn out certain types of people at certain times. Let's say if you were going to be in the soldier caste, you could only be conceived at a certain time of the year so that you would be born at a certain time with a certain type of natal chart. And they created basically a vast system of psychokinetic influence using the stars as symbolic structures, as a kind of software mesh interfacing with consciousness in order to guide different types of people into different roles in this society.
Lev says you don't have to watch the full thing.
Let's say we want to call it Atlantis, like Plato does. When Atlantis was destroyed, this system persisted on an etheric level, albeit in ruins, so that its echoes are still with us today on a psychical level. People who've studied psychokinesis in the field of parapsychology are familiar with an idea called a PK field. So that if somebody who's an adept at psychokinesis engages in intensive psychokinetic influence in a particular place, the field of influence that they set up may endure for some time after. There's a lag effect. If Atlantis was a historical reality, and I believe there's overwhelming evidence that it was, that's a civilization that endured for tens of thousands of years longer than the one that's in our history books. Namely, this so-called history that we have that goes back 5,000 years. Well, that's nothing compared to, an Atlantis that potentially went back tens of thousands of years. So the imprint of that type of social system on our subconscious is so deep that astrology still works, even though there's no objective truth to it. It's a system that was set up in order to
I think that's a lot of that. What he's saying too is being proved real with studies in epigenetics and whatnot. So I think, you can actually find physical evidence for what he's talking about within our DNA.
Society and it still has a hold on our subconscious. And therefore, you still see the kinds of correlations that somebody like Michel Gauquelin came up with in his research on, career paths and natal charts.
Yeah, my question for Dr. Giorgiani is this where you see, for example, the idea of the 12 constellations being prominent throughout cultures that go from China all the way over to the Native Americans, and they're all using the same numerology? And a part two of that question is, I just recently found out that the ancients gave your birth chart not based on when you were born, but based on when you were conceived. And the Suetonius talks about Augustus, who is called the son of God, the illustrious one. He's the king of the world, basically. He's a Capricorn. He was conceived 10.
Yeah, this is a lot of this is over my head, Lev. But yeah, that's interesting. The Jason Giorgiani stuff gets a little trippy for me. I appreciate that he exists and that you have him on your show a lot. I've talked with you privately about this, like how far this really goes and how much you're all in on this guy. I have to, when I'm ready, when I'm receptive, when I'm budding, when my vulva is vibrant and ready to receive, I'll receive Giorgiani. I'll receive him when I'm ready to. You can't force a guy like Giorgiani down anyone's throat. That's just the facts. But everybody follow the Break the Rules show. It's fantastic. Jack's Ruby Flowers with the 5. Say, hey, what's up, Jack Ruby's Flowers with the 5. Hey, Ben, really surprised at the Fallon stuff yesterday. Didn't think you liked blackmails. Very good. Very, very good. Frientindo 64 with the 999 says, have you ever watched the anti-hate commercial? No. Is it the in the comments, let me know. Is it wait, what is fuck bud sending? Break the rules. Oh, okay. Is it the anti-gay commercial you're talking about, or are you talking about have you ever watched the anti-hate commercial? A lot of different stuff comes up. I don't know what you mean by that. So I'll show you right now. Here are your picks. Which one do you guys want to watch? It's a Matthew Shepard one, is an anti-hate commercial. I'm guessing it's this one, but the stuff that really pops up is the Jewish ones. I guess we'll watch the Matthew Shepard one. I think I've seen this.
That's so gay.
Homo, you faggot.
So you're a queer, aren't you?
Fag, queer,
faggot. What are you, a fag?
Dude, that looked like Shane.
Like these.
This was Shane in a Gillian Keefe sketch.
Where aren't you?
Fag, queer,
this guy.
What are you, a fag?
The next time you use words like these, think about what they really mean.
Monster MW, what did I do that was gross? Did I do something wrong?
Here, I'll be here next time.
My fucking camera keeps turning off. Holy shit. Sorry guys, new camera.
Next.
Sorry about that.
Is today, tomorrow, New Zealand?
Yes.
What's with the personification? What's with the personification sketches? It's like if Google was a guy, if your toothbrush was your brother. It's a weird thing that kind of started happening more in the pandemic. Also, if commercials were honest, if you're the honest stuff too, it's for normies. Well, I'm pretty zoomed in now. I kind of like this one too. 8 de poo poo is the best one, Ben. Wait, Monster MW wasn't. Why was I? Why am I gross? You called me gross. What did I do? Am I ugly? Am I ugly? Do you not like me? Monster MW says, wasn't this just on Red Bar with the baby doll? I didn't see a baby doll. What are you talking about? Am I losing my fucking mind right now? Maybe Monster MW is behind on the stream. Lance Goodthrust says, aren't there Confederate statues in Austin? I don't really know. Howard Hunt with the Canadian 1399 says, hey Ben, Lil Jimmy Norton wants to plug his shows. Look up Jim Norton Racist Goosey Goose. Love Jim Norton. One of the greats. By the way, someone just commented, Stratosaurus with the 20. Thank you, pal. Big thumb up. Says, hey Ben, any updates on the book, or are you flinging that too? Gobbles. I think I'm still on track to finish early next year, honestly. I'm chugging along on it. I'm liking it. The good thing about taking your time, and I mean writing a novel, it takes a minute. It takes a few years. I love the passage of time where you can look back on something and then have a perspective as if someone else wrote it and then make it better. That's again why it takes so long to write, is you can't be attached to anything, and with time you become less attached. You can start chopping stuff away. Fuck, I've thrown so much out. I've thrown out stuff in droves. I have stacks of shit that's not making the cut. And even the stuff I think I'm keeping now, a lot of that's probably gone. That's okay. I got a lot more coming. Jim Norton. What is Goosey Goose? I can't find this clip. Goosey Goose. Jim Norton Racist Goosey Goose. Do you guys know where this clip is? Goosey Goose is the channel, Howard Hunt says. Okay, Goosey Goose is the name of the channel. I'm going to type in, will Goosey Goose Jim Norton come up? Very good, Mr. Guitar Guy Gates. Very good. Yeah, dude, I'm not seeing this. Oh, wait. Here's Goosey Goose. Okay, I found the Goosey Goose channel. Now I'm going to type in Jim Norton Racist. Okay. Okay, finally found it. It's from One.
Hello, Jews. This is Jim Jigaboo Norton. The Stress Dago Factory is kike sold out. This Mick weekend, faggots. Friday and Saturday, niggers. Tickets are spook gone. But Sunday night, chinks, we added WAP, a show at 10:30 Dago PM. 732 Dykes, Faggot 545, Mick 4242. 732-545-4242. Come to the late show Sunday, gooks.
God damn, man. Jesus. Isn't it funny the stuff you could do on Sirius XM back then that now if you did it on even X under Elon, you get thrown off. Just going to send this to Devin and Jace real quick in our group text. Very good. I'm just going to send that in the Lemon Party group text. Love having the Mac. This Mac Mini, this thing's a workhorse. I got this for quite the deal. Okay. Got my LP merch yesterday, says at Moto388. Superb quality. Please forever use the supplier. Very good. Yeah, they're not bad, huh? The last thing I want to do is have you guys pay for stuff that sucks dick. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm glad you guys like it. Kathy Coughlin with the $4.99 says, I just got on. Ben, dude, you look like going through something. Because of my hair? My hair, I didn't do my hair today. I've been running a lot of errands with the wife and the baby, and things have been very busy around here. Trying to build the studio and everything, so I apologies, my hair is not in order. I probably need to cut my hair when I get the opportunity, but things are a bit in disarray. I'm not going through something. I feel fine. I just, my hair is a little nuts. Maybe I should have worn a hat so I didn't worry people. You sound like me, 3 Jack and Coke and fatties at 2 a.m. Hence, you have read my emails. I have, Kathy. It's always great to hear from you. Thanks for coming to the Boston show. The great Kathy Coughlin, everybody. Dylan Kirstein with the Canadian $13.99 says, say 3 nice things about Dave Portnoy or Tony. No, fuck you. There aren't 3 nice things I can say. There's not 3 nice things to say. Okay, how about this? Well, I was going to say they're healthy. They're probably not. Dave seems like he's on a lot of pills, and Tony chain smokes. Yankees just scored again, says fuck bud. I upload you like, says I want to be less hateful, Bet Avery. It gets me every time. Gets me every time. I can reach for the unattainable. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to, at some point you go, maybe I should lose my edge. A lot of people don't want to lose their edge. I could afford to lose a little bit of it. I'll tell you that much. I'm not white knuckling life. It's not like a sobriety thing. I just have this compulsion to worship. I have this, I have this compulsion to just do something over and over and over and over again. And I harness it on the things I enjoy doing. But man, if I focus my attention on the wrong thing, I can really get going. I can really get revved up in a bad way. And there's no excuses for it, really. No excuses. But, the other thing, too, I was talking to Devin about this the other day when we were hanging out, is also, this hatred I have, this, where I just go, I'm not letting it stop me from, it'd be bad if it was stopping me from making things, right? So if it was stopping me from writing or doing the show or being a good dad or whatever, it's not affecting my life in a really like fucked up way, right? Like some people go, oh, everything's bullshit, everything's rigged, these people are bad, blah, 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 system's rigged against us, and then they do nothing. It's like, well, you should just get satisfaction from doing the things you like to do, right? Why does it have to be something you're rewarded for publicly and financially? You should still be pursuing the things you want to do if they bring you joy, right? I get mad about all these things because I'm honest with myself in terms of how I see them. I'm mad that there's actually talented people I know that have nothing. I'm mad for them. I'm mad because I like comedy so much and I love it and I want to contribute to it in as much as I can. Because I love it so much, and to writing and to everything else. I love doing it. It's so much fun. But on the other hand, right? Like what if I was completely dishonest with myself and I went the other way and I said, oh, I love Tony. I go, oh, I love Dave Portnoy. I love Barstool. I just keep lying to myself and giving everybody a thumbs up. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be sober. I couldn't do it sober. Couldn't look at the world with sober eyes. You can't live in a lie like that and be sober. Can't do it. Can't do it. You can't do it. The booze, the drugs, it guards your soul from because every time you lie to yourself, you know, that's a shot you're taking to the chest. Every time you lie to yourself, oh, they're great. Oh no, I love that show. Lying over and over and over and over. I don't hate everything, by the way. What I'm saying is what I'm doing is toxic and bad for myself, and it's corrosive for my spirit. But on the other hand, lying and saying everyone is good is not good, and would kill me tenfold. It would kill me tenfold, I promise you. So I can't do that either. Can't do that. I have to find some sort of sweet spot where I don't engage with these things. And I think I'm focusing on the right things in my free time. I'm not hate watching stuff. You know, Devin has a little bit of a black belt in it. Devin can turn on one of the worst comedy specials you've ever seen and have a great time. Me, I just get flat out mad. Can't do it. I can't handle it. But Devin's also, he's got a little bit of whiskey in his stomach, a few beers. He hits the weed pipe. And then Devin can lock in and really, you know, fly into the matrix with that stuff. I just get fucking pissed. I get cranked. There's a fire in my belly, and if I don't erupt every now and then, I'll burn to the ground. It's just how I am. And I've been slowly changing myself over time and working on it and taking the steps and trying to make these things conscious within me so I stop hating the things and other people that I refuse to recognize within myself. So I think I'm on a good track. I think we're heading to a good place. I want to be less hateful. I don't want to come on the live stream and say, make death threats against people. But it's where I'm at right now. And actually, everything I've said has been a joke anyway. So actually, joke's on you. You guys got trolled. You guys got fucking trolled.
Lemonparty chicken.
I would love so dearly to be a guy who could have things in my own life that aid me and abet me with a sort of like I would love a consumer style relationship with something that gets me through the lies I tell myself to prevent myself from becoming so angry. I would love that. I did that for a while. It didn't work because I do things too many times. It's not, people go, oh, I have an addictive personality. I don't have an addictive personality. I don't have that. What I don't have, I have a compulsion. Unfortunately, once I start doing something, I just want to do it over and over again. Same goes with thoughts. It's the same with, Dr. Pepper Zeros or, whatever. All I'm saying is this is something I want to start being better at too. I want to come on here and confidently say that it's what I'm so jealous with John. John just goes, dude, I fucking kick ass. And he believes it. And through that, he makes it true. And that's why he's an inspiring dude to me. He really is. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. That's like, John has figured out the cheat code for this whole thing. It's like, it's one of the greatest things you can do is just that sort of self-love right there. Just out loud go, dude, I fucking kick ass. I fucking rule. And right there, it takes everything and it transfigures it. turns the darkness into light. I want to come out here sometimes and go, dude, how's everybody doing today? I kick ass.
Lemonparty chicken.
That's a place I'd like to get to. If I'm being completely honest. I don't like having a high standard for myself and others. It's not a healthy way to go about life. It's but whatever. We go gay by gay. Benjamin Rocks with the 20. Oh, thanks, buddy. Hey, look at that name. Benjamin Rocks with the 20 says YouTube Joshua Block public freakout compilation 2023. Thank you, Ben. I'm gay inward. Very good. Joshua Block public freakout compilation 2023. Who's Joshua Block? I don't think I know this this bloke. I should live so fully. Oh, this is World of T-shirts. I know this guy. You know, I've never done a really deep dive on him. He makes me sad when I look into him because I believe he's an alcoholic, crippling alcoholic, and I think he has schizophrenia. Now, I don't know if that is the case with this guy, but what did you want to delete, Bust? That's so funny.
Someone's meeting him.
Where's the hat? Where's the hat?
The red guy in the red.
Where is it? I was wearing it and someone stole it.
Yeah, this guy. This is just a Kiwi Farms. They bully this guy, right? This one makes me a little sad. I'll be completely honest with you guys. He's just a schizophrenic alcoholic, right? Am I missing something here? Is he a bad guy? Oh shit! Robbie P2 Vlogs, real quick, everybody. Robbie P2 Vlogs is in the house. He says hello, everybody. Robbie P2, what soundbite should I? Robbie, I'm gonna do the. I'll make a sound on the soundboard here. I'll have the ka-ching, got it. Ka-ching, got it. Your signature. I got some good stuff on here. Bruh. Okay, let's go back to this. Here we go.
No. No, listen, we got your shape. What the fuck?
And it's way too hot out here. We gotta go over in the shade. No way.
What the fuck is wrong with this camera?
Oh wow! What a coincidence, bro.
What the heck?
How did we run into each other?
How did you get here?
Dude, chill.
Go!
Chill. I'm just walking.
Call the police.
I'm not scared of the cops. Look, calm down. I just wanted to take a picture.
Okay, your work here is done.
Did you see me just walking? You were behind me, right?
You keep following me.
I'm literally walking.
He won't stop stalking me.
Why would I
Yeah,
stalk?
this stuff's too mean for me, man.
Stand there and film. Call the cops. I'll sue the government. You fucking unemployed bitch! I'll fucking sue you! You fuck! You son of a fucking bitch!
Yeah, I can't with this guy. No more World of T-shirts. I can't do this guy. He's very mentally unwell and he needs help. I don't find it funny that people fuck with him. But Benjamin Rocks, you gave me 20. Hey, Benjamin, do me a favor. Just submit something else. The World of T-shirts is just not my thing. Maybe I don't have enough context on the guy to really appreciate it, but it's I don't like it. It makes me feel real bad, like deep down in my heart. Drip Tank Swag Jen says, does anyone want to buy an acrylic painting of Homer Simpson in blackface? Jason's a big party pooper, by the way. I guess hit that guy up if you want to buy his art. He has a Homer Simpson in blackface that he did an acrylic painting of. Stratosaurus already answered your question about the book. Book's coming along. quite well. Jack Ruby's Flowers with 5 says, Ben, I have a script. It's Friday the 13th, except Jason is Chauvin kneeling on face painters. But plot twist, real killer is a kid carrying Fent. Okay. I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. Did not see the plot twist coming. I'll be honest with you there. You know what was a great video game, by the way, was the Friday the 13th game. The late, great Richard Bain, a very funny comedian, used to go on the Bone Zone all the time. Dear friend of mine, stand-up comedian, one of the funniest guys ever. He used to love the Friday the 13th video games. He loved Halloween, by the way. I miss him all the time. Dirty Litterbox with the 2 says, Jewish YouTube crank that kosher boy. Very good. Matthew Smith with the $4.99 says, watch the first minute of Harley makes fun of Kyle's dead grandparents' PKA clips. I'm gay.
You said your dad. You called him to wish him happy birthday. Does he say I love you? Do you say I love
you? Is this the Epic Mealtime guy?
You to him, and does he say I love you back?
Who is this guy?
Thank you. Love you.
Halfway. I said I loved him, and he didn't return it.
Okay, no. I have that in my family too. Not with my dad, but my grandfather.
What did he say? Anything? Did he?
Yeah, Moist. I'll show you real quick. Richard Bain. I'll show you. God, I loved Richard Bain. He had the best jokes, man. He used to open for Brendan Walsh and a bunch of other people. He was a comic from Portland. Bone Zone. The episode should be up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, all these episodes are still up. This was the best podcast, man.
What's the most you ever cummed?
I remember it. I went out with this girl.
That's Richard right there. Brendan just asked him that question.
Right.
What's the most you ever cummed?
I remember it. I went out with this girl, and she gave me blue balls all night, and then I went home and I jacked off, and it hit the ceiling.
Nice.
Yeah.
How high was the ceiling?
Vaulted ceiling.
That's Randy.
Was it like
Randy's the guy with the red hair. Brendan is used to open for Doug Stand Up. Very funny stand up. They would have Richard on all the time.
Teen Chapel.
Did you ruin some art?
I called it on stucco ceiling. You know,
it's like popcorn ceiling.
Yeah, orange peel.
One time I cummed on a donut. I was like, that shit's glazed now.
One time I cummed on my TV screen, and I was like, whoops.
Good one, right?
Yeah.
One time I cummed. I was aimed at a car tires and was like, you need snow tires now, bitch.
Got that.
One time I cummed on the screen of a cell phone, and I spread it all out, and then I let it dry, and then I peeled it off like it was one of those new phone screen covers.
That's tight. Yeah. One time I cummed. I was cummed all over.
I think they had they make me laugh so hard. The telethon. I think did they have a Oh, here we go.
All right. So I have this idea. I'm thinking about doing a crank phone call.
Do the children's.
Yeah.
Is that a giveaway?
What?
Why would you even do that?
Hey, Randy,
this is such a funny prank they used to do all the time.
I have an idea.
This is such a funny prank. They used to do it all the time.
Do it. Even do
the children's
I'll do it. It'll just be me.
It'll just be you.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
What
we'll
a
see how it
piece of
goes.
shit,
Okay,
Brendan.
come on.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom if this occurs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go to the bathroom.
look, you fucking scared Mr. Grohl away with your
He's going
fucking,
to. He just has to pee anyway.
with
He's
your
coming
alt
back.
bullshit, dude.
Alt bullshit. Whatever. You don't know what bullshit is, dude. Wait, did you call for real?
Yes.
Are they supposed to know?
I don't know. Just let Brendan talk.
Is this real?
Los Angeles Children's Hospital.
Shit. Hey, do you have any kids there with big dicks?
What?
Do you have any kids with like a baby with a giant dick? And that's
Who
why
is
they're in the
this?
hospital?
No, we don't do.
This is Randy.
Hi, Randy. Did you ask if there are any kids here that have a large...
Wait, yeah. What's the biggest kid dick there?
What?
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Real talk? You want some real talk right now? I put a bomb in the children's hospital and it's going to fucking explode and kill you all.
What?
It's a bomb threat.
Why are you laughing?
What?
This isn't funny, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit, man.
Hello? Who is this?
It's Richard Bain.
What the fuck? Brendan, this isn't funny, man. Holy shit.
Are you serious?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Richard Bain here.
What?
He sells Molly, too.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm calling in a bomb threat to the
This
children's
isn't
hospital.
funny, man. Like, we do funny shit, but, like, this is not funny, dude.
Yeah, it is.
This is too far.
Listen.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is a joke.
Is it a joke?
Well, I mean, I'm just telling her it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
Dude, you can't. They'll trace the fucking number.
It's a Google number.
Yeah, we have your number. You said it's Richard
It's a
Bain. We
Google
called
number.
the police.
Richard
We got an
She
evacuation
has my
procedure.
fucking name, dude. What the?
So they used to, what they did is they would prank guests by saying they were going to do a prank call and call the children's hospital. And then they would just call Brendan's girlfriend, but didn't know. But it's fucking so funny. They did that. I think they did it. Melissa Villasenor from SNL was on one time and she ran out of the studio as they were calling it a bomb threat to the, here's Richard Bain's a stand up.
You guys ready for St. Patrick's Day? Woo! Everyone's like, who gives a fuck? We're all drunks already, right? How come on St. Patrick's Day everybody's Irish, but on Cinco de Mayo I can't steal a car radio?
He used to, this is a great set of his.
I just moved here from Portland, Oregon.
This is my favorite joke.
Right, the correct answer is who gives a fuck, right? There's a couple little differences, you know, living in LA and Portland. In Portland, it rains all the time, and in LA, there's black people.
Fuck, he's so good, man. I miss him every day.
You guys ready for?
He was the fucking best, man. He was the nicest guy. So funny. Man, I love Richard. Let's go back to the chats here. Let's see. We're supposed to watch Harley makes fun of someone's grandparents. Harley PK.
You said your dad. You called him to wish him happy birthday. Does he say I love you? Do you say I love you to him? And does he say I love you back?
Is this Harley Morenstein? No one answered me.
Love you.
Halfway. I said I loved him, and he didn't return it.
Okay, no. I have that in my family too. Not with my dad, but my grandfather.
What did he say? Anything? Did he say like?
Oh, he's from
appreciate
Epic
that, son. Good luck in your endeavors this
I think he said it was
Whatever they
as
may
we
be.
were saying goodbye. So it's like, I love you, Dad. Bye. And he's like, bye.
Yeah, no, this happened with my grandfather.
Keep it real, son.
I say to my grandpa, I'll be like, I'll call him. I'll be like, yeah. He's like, okay. And I'm like, okay, love you. And he's like, yeah, bye. And I'm like, I think it's hard for him. And I think
hard for me too.
I think he cringes even when I say it to him.
What are y'all afraid of?
Dude, I think it's a generation. I think it's a generation thing.
My dad is about to be 70 years old, and I say, Dad, I love you so much. You are my favorite person.
And he's like, well,
in the
hot
world."
dog, son, I love you too. Come
That's
down
exactly
my lap
what he
now.
says.
Well, hot dog, son.
He should hit it back, Han.
Well,
he should just hit you with
yeehaw,
either
son.
if you
Let
give
me
him
get
a
my
sincere,
banjo.
Dad, I love you. You are among my favorite people. He should say, You're also top 5 around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just leave it there.
I tell him he's my
or just
favorite
I know.
Yeah. So Kyle, you say I love. Oh, there he goes.
What happened this there?
He had to call his dad. See, he's got to be like, Dad. Oh, you won't believe him. They don't. Oh,
I just leave here.
Yeah. So Kyle, when you say I love you to your dad, he says I love you. That's how it is with my dad as well.
Every time I part company or hang up the phone with a loved one, I tell them I love them, and they tell me they love me. Because you never know when it's the last time.
What about grandfather though? Like, is he dead?
Yeah, my grandparents have been dead for a long time.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ!
Your grandparents are dead.
How about
Kyle?
how about Grandpa Irvin? Is he still knocking around?
I'm 6 feet tall, but 12 feet taller than your grandpa.
That's just so fucking mean. It's great.
No, seriously, rest in peace to them.
Yeah, no, seriously, no disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah. No, but would they say I love you back to you? Because it's my dad says it, my grandfather doesn't.
I don't really
when my
get,
grandmother was dying, that was the last thing she said to me. She was all jaundiced up, and she had turned like almost orange because her liver had shut down from the cancer. And the surgeries and stuff because she had fought for so long. But that was the last thing she told me.
My joke is terrible now. Okay.
She looked like a bird. She was like 80 pounds by then.
Kind of funny.
Her little mouth was all stretched out and parched, and she said, "I love you, Kyle. I love you.
Wow.
You're my number one grandson." Was our only grandson, so
I always tell Colin he's my favorite.
What about grandfather though?
I say it every day.
My grandmother held it down. She said it. She always said it until she died also. But it's the grandfather that was the one that was like, shut up, fuck.
Let's see here. It is zoomed in. The Safdie brothers set up this shot. Oh, I was only supposed to watch the first fucking minute of that clip. God damn it. Fuck, I always forget the instructions on the... Dylan Farnham with the 10 says, now you understand my perspective. I was trying to explain to you when you had me on, but you at least get money for it. Buy a remote control ride on car for your baby and go for walks. Oh, that's kind of a good idea, actually. What do you mean now you understand my perspective? What perspective? Oh, you're talking about the Haitian stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Dylan, explain yourself. Bus Cole with the 1069 says, love the new studio. Let's chicken in our Queen Chewin' Chat and our latest ASMR KFC mukbang. Start at 9 minutes. Nothing special, just her being her. Left P rocks. ASMR KFC mukbang. Chewin' Chat. ASMR KFC mukbang. Oh, Dylan saying now you understand my hate for all these people. Yeah, I mean, I always understood that, buddy. Let's see here. See, with Chewin' Chat, you can't type in Chewin' Chat. You have to type in the ampersand. Which really, this is another thing about her brand that she needs to get. Or I think it's called Chat. I think isn't it Chat and Chew? We always go over this. What is her name? This is the problem. Her branding is not that good. It's Chew and Chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. It's one word. It's Chew and Chat, but it's one word. That's what it is. That's what's different about it. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Her videos need to be mixed a little bit better. She needs better audio. But other than that, I love everything she does.
Chat, and I'm Joan, and we're back in our studio. Can you hear me? I got a half bottle of water. I got my bottle of water here. I got my hot honey. I got my Donald Trump hot sauce. It's delicious.
Fuck yeah. I didn't know Trump had hot sauce. Is that for real?
I'm not eating all of this.
Hold on. Holy shit. Yeah, Donald Trump has President Trump's Make America Great Again. Yeah, see, I don't know if this is him doing this, though. I think these people get this from just their hot sauce dealer they have. There's a lot of Trump hot sauces, actually. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought with like with the Ben and Jerry's Stephen Colbert flavor and the Jimmy Fallon flavor, that's they need a, they can't just do that, right? I imagine they can't use their likeness to sell something. Maybe they can get away with the Trump hot sauce stuff for a while. Eventually, Trump's people send a cease and desist. It's probably how it works, and they just knock it off.
Best part chicken.
All right, back to the show.
I'll just use this. I thought I had some plates in here. I moved everything around a while ago because I got to finish and.
Oh, people are saying Trump lets you make merch and make money and not sue you. LMAO, what a guy. How about that?
Halloween videos on the Rich Life. So I'll just eat on this. Let me grab another. For my hands.
Nice. God, that KFC looks good, man. I haven't had KFC in a hot minute. I really want Louisiana's Popeye's chicken. Why does this camera keep turning off? Holy shit.
Yeah, we don't know.
Is it just overheating or something?
How's everyone doing?
Piece of shit. Piece of shit camera.
To have salt and pepper on these potatoes because they don't put nothing on them.
Louisiana's fried chicken is, I would say, the GOAT.
Not on mine, they don't.
When it comes to fast food fried chicken. I don't know about you guys. Harder to come by. I do like Bojangles as well. And I'm excluding Nashville's hot chicken style chicken from the conversation. I'm just talking about straight up American fried chicken. I should have known she's a brown gravy gal just by looking at her. It's the only thing she likes that's brown. I'll tell you that much. Her plate's brown, but her neighborhood is white. It's Jew in chat, here with the ASMR KFC mukbang.
Mine is just, you can tell it's just,
full disclosure here, by the way, when I went back to Texas, I had Chicken Express and it was fucking amazing. I had the gizzards. It was incredible. I love Chicken Express. Chickeny is God. I don't consider them a fried chicken place, though, because, you know, people really just go for the strips and the gizzards and the livers. Dylan Farnham just commented saying Church's Chicken is the GOAT. I have never had the nerve to step in a Church's Chicken. There was one in Abilene. It was on the black side of town. And it was always really sketchy. It was by the Little Caesars. I never went in.
Best part chicken.
I'll be the first to admit it. I was 20. And, you know, I was scared of parts of town like that. I'll be honest. That side of the train tracks, the cops found bodies, and I just never went near that Church's Chicken. I didn't feel safe going into that Church's. And the $5 hot and ready with the Little Caesars I did go into because it was just so quick. The idea of being in churches for too long scared the hell out of me. Maybe I should do a fried chicken review on this show sometime. Moist Turtleneck says churches always have the employees outside smoking and they get mad when you roll up. Yes, exactly. It's not a welcoming environment, churches. That's all I'll say. Moist is with me on that.
Dehydrated potatoes. And with water. There's no butter in it no more. There's no salt and pepper. They've taken all that out. So all that it is dehydrated potatoes with water.
Damn, someone commented she turned that shit into soup, and she fucking did.
No.
God bless her. She is quite the gal.
I hope my son's not looking for some more chicken because I had the chicken in here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can wait till I'm finished.
Guys, this is why I have the soundboard.
Best part of chicken.
Isn't it great?
KFC's the cheapest.
Is KFC the cheapest? What are we looking at for a bucket of chicken, guys, from KFC? She probably did the family bucket, didn't she? What do you think? She's an assistant principal somewhere, I'm assuming. On her way home from school, she swung by the KFC. She probably did drive-through. I don't see her as a takeout person who sits there and waits and gets on her phone.
A can of something, but
I think she's a drive-through gal.
I was like, I don't eat anything else because I was so hungry.
Slam Dunk Eric says the bucket meal is like $30 near me. But that can feed 4 to 5 people, right? That's not bad, huh? Chicken Express had some deals when I went in there for the family meals. I love those Texas prices, man. Every day, every time I go to Texas, I'm like, I'm moving back here immediately. Your dollar can go so much further at these restaurants. LA, you have to be rich to go to McDonald's. Big Mac's damn near $12. I don't actually know if it's $12. I think it is. It's pretty high. All I know is the Chick-fil-A was cheaper in Texas than it was in California. That's all I know. Chicken Express is lit. It's one of the secret goats. It's really fantastic. More people should know about it and fuck with it. Putting the Trump hot sauce on the KFC. Get in there, gal. Damn, we're losing a lot of people as we watch the KFC ASMR mukbang. We are losing tons of people. We have lost about 30% of the viewers since we started this video.
That's hot. That's spicy. That's really good.
Very good, Dylan. All right, I'll stop watching. I just love her. She's one of my favorite gals. Reminds me of my dad's side of the family, if I'm being honest. No offense to them. Willie Colton with the 2 says that Josh guy is a constant BAC above 0.15. Who's Josh? That Josh guy. Josh. Who's Josh? Real X Cav with the 5 says, too long to watch it now, but have you seen the short film Mullen and Freeland made for the Rob Schneider episode? Very nostalgic, very good, very good. No, I saw they have kids for it, though. I can't wait to see that. Rob Schneider's the one guest I've been super stoked for. I'll make sure to tune into that. Eli Snyder with the 4.99 says, Ben, thanks for always pumping out good stuff. Also, Trump rode in a garbage truck. I'm gay. You're talking about when he's doing this? He's doing like the black power fist, the garbage truck? But thank you, Eli. Adam Way with the 10 says, everyone watch the Entropy podcast. I'm trying to make money because I got laid off. Okay, everybody. Here we go. Entropy podcast. Hold on. Can we put his link in the chat, guys? Oh, found it. Wait, you haven't done an episode in a year. Is this the Entropy podcast? How do people can't watch if you're not putting out episodes? Okay, well, yeah, everybody's go subscribe to them, but these haven't been uploaded in it says a year right here.
You're like, open the door because he had to take a fat shit.
Oh man.
You guys seem right off the bat. You guys seem likable. I like the dynamic here. It seems fun to me. I would just say, get him a mic and then do this in person. And now you're cooking with gas. Hold on, my camera turned off. I'm telling you how to fucking do things. My camera doesn't work. I'll figure out this is a new camera I'm using. It's a Sony A6400, and I don't know why it keeps turning off as I'm recording. Because I have continuous power on it, so it shouldn't be doing that with the continuous power, and it seems to be turning off intermittently at different times. Sometimes it goes 30 minutes, sometimes it goes... Initially it went like an hour and a half. I don't know if it's overheating. Might have to find a new camera to use. But this is kind of the price point I was looking at. Let's see here. Refreshing here. But go subscribe to Adam Way's podcast, the Entropy podcast. Oh, and I'm sorry you got laid off, buddy. It'll get better. It's going to be okay, pal. You're going to be fine. God only closes one door, so you walk through another. It's going to be okay, buddy. Open Book History with a 5 says, Robbie P2 wants to collab, but he only takes requests via email. Should I have him on to do a food review, stream together, or something? Love him. I agree. Robbie, email me. If anybody knows Robbie's email, have him email me, benavery33@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'd love to get in contact with you. I'd love to have you on the show, Robbie. I'd love to have you review something for me on the show. Matt Newcomb with $4.99 says, can you look up Arby's commercial inward? Okay, this will be the last video of today. Arby's commercial inward. My wife is screaming downstairs. Either she's being murdered or Freddie Freeman hit a home run. I'm not really sure. Oh, Fuckbud says Dodgers are coming back. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Arby's commercial inward. I'm not seeing it. Anybody know what they're talking about? Arby's inward commercial. Unreleased art. Maybe it says Arby's unreleased commercial.
We've been fucking stressing each other out at Arby's headquarters. We just ran out of ways to please these dumbass niggas, so we made this nasty ass shit. Now look, I know that this shit looks like two white fat grandma pussies glued on with cheese. But who the fuck cares at this point? I would shove this fat half-pound stack of whale pussy in my ass and shit it right back out. Anyways, bye niggas. Arby's, we have the meat.
That's pretty good. I just got one more here too. Hold on. Christian Tweedy with the Canadian 10. Oh shit.
Marketing campaign.
Sorry. No, we Dylan Farnham. We saw the Burger King one. Christian Tweedy with the Canadian 10 says, Ben, when are we getting a full episode again dedicated to Will and Dawn, or will it finally give you a brain aneurysm that you're hoping to avoid? I don't know. Will and Dawn they're very big and they're powerful now, and I'm a little afraid of them. Maybe here's what I think here's what I should do though. When I do launch this website, maybe every once in a while we'll try to do like, you know, some sort of like cage fighting content where it's like me locked in the room and I have to watch Will and Dawn for 3 straight hours. That's kind of a good idea. How's that sound? Maybe I'll do stuff like that. I think Jason, Devin, I mean, how many more fat jokes can we make about them? They also make me they make me physically ill. They make me nauseous. So I think I should maybe do some more like stream sort of content about them. That's like think of it almost like a holiday episode, but they are due. It's like a meteor that it comes back, whizzes past the earth and circles back. We might be due for another damn hit on them to keep them in line. But folks, that's been the show. We'll stop right there, especially since the Dodgers are coming back. I'm gonna go downstairs and find something good to eat. I'm gonna kiss my baby, and I'm gonna watch white guys hit a white ball. I hope you guys are having a good week. I'll see you Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for rocking with me, especially as I'm building this new studio. And go Dodgers. God bless.
Bell Party Chicken.